Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, it's shit's real. We talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the England representing. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do? Jesus Shuttleworth, the guy, aka Go Artist. You know what it is, aka LB, aka Lauderdale Boss, El Capitan. Nigga, let's get it. The world is a op. Sample Kings forever. Let's go. Yeah, Monday Night Boxing, Holiday Edition.
Yes, sir. And holiday edition, boxing, some other stuff, But yeah, Ring Gang's in the house as always. Yeah, and as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go.
Yes, sir. It's the holidays, I guess so. There's no one that needs to be banned from the bodega. We're still in the holiday edition, right?
Yeah, it's a holiday edition. And Bodega's still shut down. The Bodega will be back next year.
Did y'all started? Someone did a migrant worker start a fire in there, nigga, or some shit?
Nah.
God damn.
Yeah, we're under construction for a little bit. We'll be back. Bodega will definitely be open by summertime.
Yeah, they'll definitely.
God damn.
Yeah, open enough so anyone that needs to be banned will get banned.
Yeah, grand opening, grand banning. Do a grand fucking.
That's what it is, yo. And last but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what's good? You already know who the fuck it is. It's your boy Rome Top 5, Chicago Zone in the building, nigga. Merry Christmas, nigga.
Yes, indeed. Merry Christmas, to everyone out there. Rome Top 5. And he's been sulking a little bit because the Bears are not what they're supposed to be. But that's all right.
I haven't watched football in 8 weeks. I don't know nothing about the NFL. Don't talk to me. I'm watching other sports, nigga. I'm watching esports. I'm watching niggas play the game. I'm not. I'm done.
Rome is basically on his Seth Rollins shit. There's this wrestler Seth Rollins that he wrestles now. He every Sunday he be tweeting "I hate football." So people that don't know him think he really hates football, but really he's actually a Bears fan. And every time the Bears lose, he tweets "I hate football."
Listen, I didn't even watch one down of that game on Sunday. I didn't even want to see it. I didn't even want to see it. I knew we had no chance, nigga. I didn't even look. I was like, man. And they're like, yo, we're going to get a draft pick. I'm like, what the fuck that shit going to do, nigga? These niggas are lost. We need Lovey Smith, nigga. That's what we need.
A draft pick. No, listen. My thing is, if my team gets eliminated from the playoffs, I just want them to lose to get a better draft pick. There's no reason to get wins at the end of the season that don't mean anything. You just get a worse draft pick. Nah, give me them draft picks. Give me a better one. So yeah, lose. I'm hoping the Jets lose their last two games.
I mean, so far aren't the Raiders number one in the?
Nope. The Raiders. That perfect example. The Raiders had the number one pick, and they won yesterday against the Jaguars. So they went from the first pick to the sixth pick. So they fucked themselves over, and they might beat the Saints next week. And if they beat the Saints next week, they'll go further down. So yeah, no Shador Sanders for them.
Yeah, the business in taking in football is just as serious as trying to win in football. Sometimes it's just crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, I didn't win this season, but I better win this fucking draft. I better take whoever I need to look in this draft. So yeah, it's fucking football. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, man, this past weekend we had what will probably be the last big fight of the year. We would have had a monster fight, but someone had to get injured, again and bullshit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying though, but at least I mean, hopefully, that's actually that's in January. That is the January fight. Yeah.
Oh wow! You mean the January sparring session?
Yeah, pretty much. But
I mean, all that means is that fucking Goodman, who's been anything but a good man, will have to delay his lump of coals from Inoue for a month.
No, pretty much. Yeah.
There'll be some lumps, all right.
Yeah, 5 rounds or less for that guy, but
we giving 5? I'm looking at like maybe 3.
Yeah, I mean he is pretty durable, but he's been pissing me off, so that's why I give him 5. I was like 5.
I think he's been low key pissing everybody off. I think like Usyk gonna. I'm saying Usyk. I don't even know why that name came. I'm thinking in a way I feel like gonna punish him just for the delay. Like he gonna just imagine this nigga said some slick shit to his pops or something and just be like yeah.
Yeah, because motherfuckers is pissing off Monster. Between that, Akhmadaliev, though, motherfuckers is just pissing off Monster for no reason. He's gonna have to start. And I think he has to go to really Biden to show that niggas like who really runs this 122 shit.
Yeah, he been letting niggas live for a couple rounds too long.
I'm saying, like,
although I think niggas is just good fighters, you know what I mean? Like, still, like, people think this shit is sweet. Hey, what up, Conscious Boxing? I mean, pilot, yeah. I'm up here like I don't know this nigga. Chris Brown, what it do? Salute. But hopefully Fury, Usyk retire, both boring heavyweight boxing. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of done with this era. Like, get this shit over with now.
No, honestly, this fight probably is the end of the whole Fury, Joshua, Wilder era. Although Joshua and Dubois, there have been good fights at heavyweight, but yeah, no, it's like, it's not a boring era. It's, depends on what you're comparing it to. But the heavyweights haven't had this much attention in a minute.
Yeah, it really just depends on the matchup. I think I'm just kind of over the Fury Usyk dynamic. Like it took years to finally happen. It took years to happen while it's happening. I'm just kind of over it.
And in the right world, this would have never been the fight for the for the undisputed. Like this was the worst case scenario out of all of the combinations you could probably make.
And it's just now we got 2 fights out of it that weren't really all that great. The first one was cool. Second one was
cool. The second one was pretty much, the second one was. For the people that are screaming that it was a robbery, it wasn't a fucking robbery, people. Fury #1, as big as he was, should have actually came into the fight in shape, had a little stamina instead of fucking around. And then 2, he gave up too much ground to a smaller fighter. It's like, and he didn't know what to do with the work rate. Like, because it's like, oh wait a minute, hold up, this guy is moving. Like he's moving in and out. He's giving me angles. Like, what the fuck do I do? He made slight adjustments here and there. Like, but
No, that was the biggest thing I noticed. I was like, yo, Fury is too big to keep up with Usyk's speed in this fight. Like. His head movement wasn't as quick as he normally is. You know what I'm saying? So he was getting hit with everything that Usyk was throwing.
Yeah,
nigga was whooping him.
All that shit.
Nigga was whooping him, honestly. And Fury was getting hit with everything. Like he really couldn't get free.
Yeah, and the only time he was able to kind of stifle it, Fury did go to the body more. That was one thing because Fury's body shots had Usyk like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute.
But I never felt like Fury had those moments that he had in the first fight though. Like it felt like he got hit more. He got hurt less, but hit more this time. If that makes sense.
No, that is because in the first fight, like in her fight, it almost mirrored the Joshua fight because in the first Joshua Usyk fight, like Usyk had Joshua on the verge of going down, like he hurt him, and the same thing with the Fury fight. Like first Fury fight, he had Fury on the verge of. He did put him down, but he almost had him out of there. And then the second fights were more, I'll say they were less damaging, but in Joshua's case, it was more competitive. Fury fight was just, he was more defensive, I would say, like because he gave up too much ground. And
the rounds were more competitive, but I don't see this big, great performance that these niggas are saying Fury had.
He did. No, he looked like a big fat slob. Like, he was trying to lean on Usyk, and that didn't work because Usyk. Usyk has a wrestling background like they all do. Like it takes a little bit more than leaning on him to kind of wear down Usyk. Usyk's not.
Yeah, but the thing is that works mostly when you're being the aggressor and you're coming forward. Right. It's hard to go from back foot boxing to being John Ruiz and Hatton mugging a nigga. That's a hard transition. Like. You can't even get your offense to flow if you're doing that. So it didn't work. Like when he did it against Cunningham and other guys, like he was already moving forward. Like you can't just back foot and then you grab and nah, bro. Like because he's getting hit in between that.
He was getting countered. The left hands were like and then in the occasional, Usyk was landing a little 2-3 punch combinations on him. Like And Fury had nothing to do it because he kept on switching stances against Usyk. Like that was supposed to bro, you're not a lefty. Like, I mean, you've never fought effective lefty. Why are you doing that shit? It's like,
especially you're not throwing punches. Like that's really what it come to. Like Fury, like he couldn't dig deep enough with the offense, like meaningful offense. Like not that this long bullshit jab he tried to do, leaning back, stepping into his shots. He gave him too much ground.
Because I mean, I don't know. He was trying. Basically, he must have thought that he was fighting. Gaining all that weight. He must have thought that Usyk was Wilder. It's like it doesn't work that way. Like sometimes it's good to cut like 20 pounds off your frame. Like I don't know what it is with because it's like coming in that fucking heavy. Like for Fury, he should be at least like 245, 250 for his size, like somewhere around there.
Man, like honestly, like Fury shouldn't even come in higher than 260.
Yeah,
because the thing is, this 281 shit is like he has like toothpick legs. Like that shit ain't. It's too like his body too top heavy to make that work. He gets too top heavy and it's like it's over. He can't move.
Yeah,
he just stick him. He was looking like Dr. Robotnik. Like couldn't move for shit.
Yeah, no, in the show too, it's like he was labored, like he gassed, and I know motherfuckers be like, God damn, like when they look at the Wilder fights, it's like, man, this motherfucker has stamina for days. It's not
Wilder don't fight you fast, so you'll have stamina.
Yeah, again, if you fight at a low pace, you're not going to test that the Fury stamina. You know what I'm saying? But Usyk, when you move around like Usyk does, it tires out the bigger heavyweights. It tires out Joshua. It does that's what he does. Like
Usyk don't even move around like that. He move his hands. That's the main thing. Like he's purposeful. Like
right.
Like Fury is like trying to bullshit you, trying to lull you to sleep, trying to sneak you. And it's like every little trick didn't work against somebody who just on some tired and true, tested. I'm gonna just come at you behind a jab, mix it up, and stay on you all night.
And Sugar Hill is a good fucking trainer, but I just have a feeling that Sugar Hill most likely wasn't. It's like basically like what I think he let Fury kind of run the camp more than him actually running the camp.
Because it ain't in America, bro.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main thing. Like if he's over here and he in the damn crunk and all that shit, that's a different. And honestly, I just think it's just a damn because I know Sugar was getting it's that dude. Yeah, I just think that's the most he could get out of Fury in that circumstance, really.
Yeah, because I mean, I know Fury said he isolated himself for 3 months. He didn't talk to his wife Paris and all that other shit. But it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, y'all niggas up in the mountains watching fucking cartoons and eating cereal and shit, nigga. Like,
I'm saying, like
this don't look like y'all was taking it serious.
I mean, the only difference is the dude had a whole Viking beard on him, and that was the only thing. And that was like the whole thing. Like, there was nothing. It was like, okay, you have a beard now, so if you get clipped on the chin, you're not wobbling around like a big drunk. So it's like
beard can't fight for you.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like the motherfuckers that were on there pissed that it's like Usyk won that shit a lot easier. Like, I mean, 116, 112, even like 115, 130. I had it 116, 112. Like, that was, I mean, that was literally that was how the fight played out. Like, Fury gave up too many rounds doing some bullshit. He gave up a lot of rounds near the end, too. It was like, you can't, I mean, basically.
Like, I only thought Fury won like maybe 2 rounds in the second half. So, ain't no way he could have won the fight. Because I know he ain't just blanked this nigga in the first 6.
Yeah, and I was just saying, like, God damn, I mean, and it's funny too because usually Fury is not well liked all out of Twitter, so that's why I was kind of confused, like, why motherfuckers were saying that Fury was winning this fight, and like he won this fight Especially like there was a lot of UK posters talking about he won this fight like 7-5, like 8-4. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they was talking
what
about.
were they watching, bro? Like,
Yeah, like I was like, I mean,
He was losing those later rounds too clean to be like so lenient with that shit. Like,
yeah, like he didn't like. He didn't hurt Usyk enough.
Wait. There's actually a crowd of niggas actually thinking that Fury won. I haven't even been on Twitter about this shit.
Yes.
This nigga was
or
getting
they
bullied.
He was or could have been a draw or some shit.
It's like it was like the big bully fighting the small bully, and the small bully was putting him in his place type shit.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a good way to describe it because that's how it looked.
And then it look because then it makes the big bully look like not so bully. You feel what I'm saying? Like he didn't look that terrifying. He didn't look like, oh, this nigga was how many championships? Who did he beat? Like
the first thing niggas is saying, Wilder lost to this guy? Like I know that's in the back of niggas' minds.
Oh no, yeah, that's all over Twitter too. Yeah, it's all it's
Wilder lost to this? Like cause the thing is Usyk is just doing basic shit. Like Usyk is not doing anything special. Like he really just fighting behind the jab, coming forward. They're like changing levels. Oh, go to the body, then up to the head. Like basic shit that you learn in the first 6 months of boxing and sparring. Like he beat Fury with that shit.
Yeah, and Usyk did not have to dig into his toolkit like he has in other different fights. Like he dug into his toolkit more with Joshua than with Fury. Fury was straight up and down. Like, it's like, and people were just like, it's like Fury won. It's like Fury didn't do anything. Like Fury was the one that got, he got trademarked. Fury had the trademark eyes and shit. Like I don't know what niggas was talking about. Like
stumbling around, getting battered, and it always look worse when a big dude getting swung on like that from a smaller person. Like it don't look good. Like the aesthetics ain't good. Like
it's the whole reason. It's the whole reason why I still haven't forgiven Callum Smith for getting beat on by Canelo like he did. Like that shit disgusted me. Like I was incredibly disgusted by that.
And a whole bunch of midget niggas thinking they the shit and stuff. Like come on, man. Like you let a nigga 5'7" put hands on you, and you like what 6'2"? Like
like he's my height, and he gave his
6'3" actually. Damn, like
and he's like, "Ow, he gave me a boo boo on my arm." I'm like, you better throw some punches, goddamn it! Like, what the fuck is you doing?
I'd have to elbow Canelo after that shit.
I was that nigga. And then Fury had to be like, well, Christmas. This is a Christmas gift he got. I'm just like, no, it's not Christmas. And then of course he bashed the AI score because the AI judge, which was a new thing with the Saudis, David
couldn't get that wrong.
I mean, they gave the fight to Usyk 118-112 because they gave two 10-10 rounds, which is
why am I seeing all these 10-10 rounds for this fight, nigga?
Yeah, I never seen that before. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that a normal thing?
Joshua had one too.
Yeah.
Has niggas done that before, or is that some UK thing?
I mean, 10-10 rounds
it's
they do.
Rare.
I mean,
I've never seen a round like, oh, both of you niggas are perfect. Good job. 10-10. Like, who the fuck is judging that shit? Like, oh, next round. Oh, 10-10. Great job.
Larry Merchant shit. Like nigga, just pick somebody. Like, damn.
Somebody has to have an edge. It can never be, 1 minute and a half went to him, 1 minute and a half went to him. It's never that.
And you know what? When fights happen like that, they're usually a fight of the year round where somebody owned the first minute and a half, the next nigga owned the second. But you never see somebody give a 10-10 round for shit like that though. They'll do it on a round where niggas throw 3.5 punches or some shit.
Yeah, like an example of a 10-10 round to me would be the first round of James Kirkland and Alfredo Angulo. That was a 10-10 round if you want, because they both were they both put each other down to opponent each other. Like that's a 10-10 ass round. Like if you want to give it, you do that. But there was no 10-10 rounds in Usyk and Fury. Like there was none. Like they were. Like
I don't care how hard you look for them.
Wait, real quick. So there's been 9-9 rounds where both niggas get knocked down, right? It's 9-9, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Or 8-8 or whatever the fuck.
No, it's 9-9 because it's 10-8 if it's one, but if they return a knockdown, it's like 9-9.
That's
or if that nigga fight back on the round so hard that he kind of keep it even. Cause there's niggas who've been dropped and then they get up and like, oh shit, hold up.
In that case, there's no way that Fury should have beat Wilder.
No, Fury beat Wilder. Like, I mean,
Like, how many different ways he got to beat this nigga?
Yeah, Fury beat Wilder in like 2 different ways. Like Fury, like the first fight was Fury outboxed Wilder. Like, I mean, like he that was the, and then the second fight he basically he out Wildered Wilder. You know, so it's
He walked him down, bullied him. Then the third fight, these niggas just had a shootout.
Yeah, yeah, and then and yeah, I mean, yeah. Fury, like I said, Fury should have not beat Wilder, you know, in concerning his conditioning, but you know, skills paid the bills, and you know, there's a clear level of separation between Fury and Wilder, and there's a clear level of separation between Usyk and Fury, and Usyk and Joshua. You know,
the Wilder from the first Stavern fight, if he would have showed up for the first Fury fight, I believe that Wilder beats Fury, but by that time he had already kind of fell off skill wise, which is crazy because we're talking about 2018.
Yeah, and you know, because basically, you know, fell in love with his power. You know, that's the worst thing. And then, of course, he didn't. And then, you know, once he got rid of the trainer that kind of gave him his foundation, you know, you win only one of your last 5 fights. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is.
But he gonna fade into obscurity, like, because them shits was on the zone. Like, if he would have took them L's on like an Amazon Prime card or Fox or whatever in the States, everybody would have been knowing about them shits. Like,
I mean, like I said, I mean, they still trended because the knockouts. Well, the Zhang knockout was brutal.
Yeah, the Zhang one, like he got for the Zhang one, but the Parker one just kind of went under the radar. That was like, like that was almost a rumor shit. But the Zhang is like you couldn't help it. But and even then, you know that would have been way worse if that Zhang KO was over here.
Yeah, if that was like that
would have been everywhere. Like
dude, Wilder would have been. I mean, he was clown for the Zhang knockout, but he would have probably been super clowned.
Way more clown, bro.
Yeah,
I think Fury AJ could be a cash out final fight for them.
I mean,
I can see that.
Yeah, because pretty much now Usyk now winning the. I mean, it's now open because Joshua Ghost got knocked out by Dubois, and literally right now, I mean, and it's disgusting too because, like I said, Fury and AJ before they got the extra losses, you know, that was a fight before Wilder had to enforce, you know, his third, you know, the third fight with Fury, which he could have just took. He could have just stepped aside and let that happen, and he would have faced the winner. But you know. That actually led, you know, that actually led to Wilder, you know, with Fury Wilder 3 and Usyk and Joshua having to face Usyk, and me not giving a prediction on any of those goddamn fights because I was so angry. That shit happening.
It gets to a curveball, and look what we got at the end, like heavyweight fights that went under the radar, that didn't really perform, and it's just like, damn, that's it. And I know niggas is kind of clowning Dubois for getting in the ring and calling out Usyk.
Hold on. The real topic is Usyk top 5 heavyweights all time now?
Hell no.
No. He ain't even top 10. Like I ain't giving this nigga top 12.
Bro, what are we doing? Like,
Like what else? You got to do way more. Like get out of here, man. Like this is the thing, man. I know it's I'm be on my damn racial shit right now. Anytime some white fighter, you could be European, American, most likely gonna be European. Anytime he gets a taste of legit greatness, white people go overboard trying to praise this nigga and elevate him. Like y'all can say he's great,
but he's great, but he's whooping niggas' ass too. He's not just great.
Yeah, but these niggas ain't that great though. He's whooping though.
No, but
like these niggas
Fury,
is good.
Fury is you can stop. Fury is great, nigga. Fury is a great fighter. That nigga shocked me.
No,
that nigga,
dude, I'm like the only nigga who be picking Fury. Like I know what Tyson Fury level.
I watched this coked out nigga beat the greatest heavyweight I thought was alive. Fucking Deontay Wilder throwing up right hands. I remember. I wasn't even.
Nigga, I actually picked the motherfucker to do that shit. Like,
I wasn't even watching boxing like that. But Wilder brought me back, nigga, to watching it. And it's like, yo, this nigga's just cracking niggas in the first 10 minutes. Niggas is running out the ring, all types of shit. He had excitement with him. And then you had this crackhead fight him, and you like, okay, Wilder versus a crackhead. This nigga He's a little shifty crackhead. You know what I'm saying? He got some moves.
Like,
He got some moves on him, but nobody's seen Wilder losing that. That's why they fought 3 times because nobody pictured Fury winning that. So
yeah, I mean, we was all flabbergasted when he
but
lost.
Fury even making it to he lost to that UFC nigga, but before then Fury was looked at as like, yo, this nigga was on crack, came back, beat one of the greatest heavyweights.
That's the white media did that shit. Like, look, after Fury beat Dylan White, motherfuckers were talking about like he could beat Muhammad Ali. He a top 10 heavyweight of all time.
Honestly,
all of that shit.
Fury's story is fucking the white version of the last Creed that came out with fucking Jonathan Majors. Nigga was on dope, get out, like, yo, man, can I get a shot? Like, nigga, you'll never fight me. Then you end up fighting the nigga. Then you whoop the nigga. Like, come on. That's like a better version of Creed if that shit actually happened.
Think about it. Fury lost to Usyk and he lost to Usyk. He ain't fight Joshua. He beat Wilder. So out of the other contemporaries, he only has one win over one. Like, all these niggas ain't fighting enough people. At least Usyk could say he beat Joshua and Fury.
But from my understanding, this nigga retired to become a crackhead. So he was already he already did his damage. And he retired. He came back. But he retired and then came back. That's what makes the story great.
Yeah, no, he retired because he had a lot of mental issues. Like if you ever watched the Tyson Fury shit on Netflix, you really see how mentally ill Tyson Fury is, and the reason and boxers what they keep him saying. Like if Fury isn't boxing, I bet you the second he retires, he's gonna be in the news wilding out within 2 years.
You see that when he lost, that nigga was in the pub, crashed out, falling around in the damn alleyway and shit. Like, nigga, like you got like 100 mil to your name, and this is what you're doing. Like,
remember when he beat Vlad, like, dude had all these mental issues. Like, you heard the story, he was eating a lot, he was saying homophobic.
Yeah, when he heard that fucking rematch, that's when he went to the deep end. Like,
he was saying homophobic.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Not to cut you off. I just think some of that shit Tyson Fury be doing be a little bit performative. Like, it's like that Sheik Luke's line. Like, you niggas might be crazy, but you're not stupid. Like I don't know, man. Like, I know there's something there, but he be adding extras to that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, he's manic. That's the word. Because I was like, because I know someone that like dude has to have structure. When he doesn't have structure, he basically goes off the deep end and does a lot of wild, different shit.
Turkey was the only one who could get him through that fight. If nobody else financed that, so I'll give Turkey all the Turkey. I'll give him all the props in the world for this because Fury difficult as fuck, but Turkey had the type of money and people behind him paused where it was like Fury knew he had to play that shit straight.
Yeah, and then
he got the injury and had to postpone the first fight. Niggas hit him with that, look, bro. Stop fucking with us. Do the goddamn fight, my nigga.
Yeah, I mean, because he had
it was no more jokes and shit.
Yeah, the Ngannou fight. The Ngannou fight was just like, okay, yeah, because truthfully, Fury could have fought after that damn fight. Like he could have fought Usyk, but he wanted to pull it. But yeah, Turkey's like, yeah, look, we'll give you a couple more months to kind of do what you got to do to kind of recover, but you're getting in that ring to defend your belts because we're paying the whole grip for this goddamn fight.
That's where him being a boxing fan helped because he kind of knew, like, yo, like, yeah, I know you're on some bullshit, like, and he's a big Tyson Fury fan, but a lot of these people, I feel like they're such big Mike Tyson fans that another motherfucker named Tyson, they already like halfway his fan.
Pretty much.
Because Tyson Fury doesn't do too much crazy shit where you want to be a fan of dude. Like, I could see it. Like, I fuck with his boxing, he cool, but
I mean, his name is Raw. Like, he got a raw name. Like, it's like a fucking 80%
of it has to do with that.
Like a kung fu movie, like Tyson Fury. Like, that shit is just hard. Like, sound like an album name. Like, it's just hard.
They don't even call him Fury. They be Tyson. Like,
You know, but going back to Daniel Dubois though, I get it now. Dude is on a high right now. He has confidence, but every single time
he worked his way back to a Usyk rematch if he beats Parker though. Like I'm just saying, like niggas acting like it was crazy for him to call him out.
It wasn't though. But when dude opens his mouth though, dude be embarrassing himself. I'm sorry, you know, but dude be sounding like he just straight off the farm or something like that, like bruh, like. I feel embarrassed for him. I don't want to, but I feel embarrassed for him. Like
it sounds like an excited little kid that finally had like his chance to say something, but he just all over the place.
Yeah, it was just like, you know, when before we fought Big Baby, like, you know, Frank Warren had a problem to go talk a little shit, and then dude was just like, you know, and you know. And luckily, I mean, he won the fight, but goddamn, in this one, Turkey is like, gotta let him get in the ring. Okay, you know, talk it up, you know, and then it was just like, you know, it's just a whole bunch of farm speak, nigga. I'm just like, come on, bro. Like,
nigga sounded like a kid on them. So
yeah, I didn't even know niggas still talk like that. Like, nigga, what the fuck the teachers talk like that too? Like, the bus drivers and all y'all niggas is in the city talking like this? Like, y'all niggas y'all don't watch videos? Y'all don't see how the rest of America's talking, nigga?
It's definitely not. It's definitely not an accent or nothing like that. Like, bro, be talking like he's slow. Like, and it's just.
See, I ain't want to say all that. Like, nigga, that's you. Like,
I'm sorry. Like, I mean,
I feel where you coming from though. You're not like you're in the ballpark, nigga. Like you warm.
Yeah. But I mean, I mean, regardless. But you're right though. He does deserve the. He's worked his way to the rematch. Like, he should have a chance to become an undisputed champion. Like, I get it. Especially if he gets by Parker, you know what I'm saying? Who also
Parker deserves a shot too. So
yeah.
Like, honestly, if anything, if they would have set this right, that should have been the co-main to this.
Yo, facts.
Like, whoever orchestrated all of this, like, they really, because that would have been like, you would have had the built-in next opponent right there,
right?
Instead of the bullshit we got.
I got one more question for y'all about this shit. So, when it's all said and done, do y'all think niggas will mention Joshua, Fury, and Wilder before they mention Usyk?
Probably, yeah. Because they're
more than likely they will, because I guess Americans and, you know.
Yeah,
you got to remember, like, Wilder, Fury, and Joshua was seen more on this side of the pond. Like, we saw more of their performances. Not everybody seen a lot of those Usyk fights.
But we seen all of them niggas fall off a cliff too. You haven't seen that for these niggas. For this nigga.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Because I mean, they're both names. Because, like I said, Wilder was doing his thing on Showtime and Fox and whatever. He was knocking niggas out. Joshua is a whole brand. Like, Joshua was on Showtime, and then his fights got the most attention on the Zone and whatever. Like they were known. And then you had Fury, who caused mental issues, and then Wilder brought Fury back, and then to the point where American audiences were cheering Fury over Wilder, which is a whole nother conversation on why that happened. You know,
because look, if you remember on the Denzel Bentley interview when y'all asked the nigga about what he thought about Joshua when it's all said and done, this nigga didn't mention Joshua fighting at all. He just talked about, yo, this nigga is just, like you said, a brand. He built us up. He gave us a room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't think Joshua's in that category at all. Honestly, after losing to a step up nigga.
Nah, he got the best resume of if you look at all their resumes, Joshua fought the most like heavyweight contenders.
Yeah.
Like he didn't like he was really digging out the bag for top 20, top 10 niggas, where everybody else was really picking and choosing with top 50, top 100 type niggas.
Yeah, like Joshua did a whole lot of heavy lifting in that era where when
nobody else was doing heavy lifting. Like you know how you go into the gym late night and that one nigga's doing some serious workout and everybody else is bullshitting and talking and on their phone. Like, that was the heavyweight division.
Yeah, I mean Joshua.
Niggas bullshitting. And
Joshua
up there repping.
Yeah, I mean, Joshua's a gold medalist. He had the look, pause, like, and he had the punching power. Like, dude was moved in a way that is like, yeah, he was fighting the most amount of contenders. Like,
Think about this: Fury's second best win, Joshua got that super early in his career.
Exactly.
Like Dylan White, like after Fury, I mean after Wilder's Dylan White, Otto Wallin, and Steve Cunningham,
Chisora too, I guess.
and Chisora. Okay, that's cool, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, somehow that Chisora win is probably aging well for him. That's a whole nother That's a whole nother conversation why that is. But
even with Wilder, like, come on, no, you got Stavern, Luis Ortiz,
Lakovic,
you Areola,
Lakovic, and then this is a damn
Fury, Lakovic, and that was a Lakovic that was done.
Yeah,
Fury was his hardest fight. Fury was his hardest fight.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah, but the funny thing is too is like when we talked about Wilder when he fought Parker and when he fought Zhang, like had Wilder fought that type of competition before he fought Fury, it would have done him a world of good.
Yeah, exactly. That's all the shit me and Pat used to say about this nigga. Like they was managing him too good to where like he wasn't taking the type of progressive challenges to prepare him for the upper echelon of the division. Like you can't.
And it's crazy because Fury wasn't even that when he picked him to fight.
That's true, and that's what makes it look so bad on Wilder because, like, dude, you supposed to beat this nigga. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Wilder would have kept the same form as he did in the first Vern fight, by the time he got the Fury, he beats Fury, and it's soundly, and we don't even. It's like a whole another multiverse opens up.
Remember the in the second fight. Remember, nigga, the costume, it fucked up his legs.
He probably wouldn't even get a second fight if Wilder beats Fury clearly in the first fight.
Right.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like everything changes if Wilder wins that first fight big and there's no problem.
But a draw was bullshit, nigga.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, because Fury should have won. Like, the draw was bullshit.
Yeah, and basically Wilder dropping Fury in that last round was the reason why what saved his belt because he would have lost a split decision.
That was a long count. Hey, that was a long count. I was gotta say I felt like that was a long.
It was a long. Thank you,
Pilot. Time to fucking make adjustments.
Pilot. This nigga had 15 seconds to get up.
Jack Reese retired recently, and that's the moment I remember from most. I think.
Dude, people have to understand.
But what about the long term Wilder had against Ortiz in the first fight?
Oh, that was he got saved on that joint. Yeah,
sometimes, honestly, like let's be honest, like boxing karma usually happens like the next fight. Like that shit don't be waiting a while. Remember Paulie Malignaggi and what's that one nigga he fought in Brooklyn before Broner, where he got dropped?
Oh, Cano?
Cano, yeah. He got his ass whooped by Cano. Should have lost the fight, actually. He got a gift in his hometown. Next fight come up, he don't get dropped. He does a little better, still gets his ass whooped. What happens? He actually loses. He got the nerve.
Texas, right? Was it a fight? That was in Texas, wasn't it? And he was complaining about Texas judges. Was that the way you're talking about?
Nah, I think you're talking about the baby bull, the Juan Diaz fight.
Yeah, the Juan Diaz fight.
Wait, yeah. Nah, but he fought Cano right before Broner and got his ass whooped, got dropped. And they still gave him that shit. So karma hit him in that second fight. The scores weren't all favorable to him like he thought they should be.
Yeah, and now too, now the boxing karma now probably hit all three of these heavyweights. It hit Fury, hit Joshua, hit Wilder. And Usyk is the beneficiary. Like they allowed Usyk, a man who came up from cruiserweight, being undisputed, to snatch the mantle and say that now he's pretty much the best heavyweight of this generation, of this era. And you can't, and there's not a lot of arguments you can say that he is.
Only fighting 3 niggas.
It's a travesty though that we missed Wilder and Joshua at his apex. Because I know watching the second fight, I was like, I know good and well there would have been a knockout. It would have lasted 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's boxing karma. Like this is what happens when you don't make the fights when you're supposed to make them.
Yup.
This is what happens.
Fuck off. You think you worth more than what you are and all this shit. You turn down 120 mil.
I mean, that's the one thing about Turkey. The over marination era might be over for the most part. So I mean, that's the one thing I'll give them.
Wait, they're over because right now Wilder is pretty much one fight away from probably being completely done. Joshua now is going to have to rebuild, and who knows what that's going to look like because he's
in the same spot as Wilder. Say it the same, nigga. Like, ain't too much rebuilding for neither of these guys.
Well, what more does Usyk have to do for y'all niggas?
No. Usyk is a Hall of Famer right now.
Usyk could retire. He's a Hall of Famer. He's already teetering on all-time great. Like, but let's not act like there aren't good fights left out for him. Like,
I mean, he's 37. I don't expect him to run through Bacoli, all them guys. It's not for the near. I mean,
I'll just be honest. I don't like the Bacoli. That's it.
I don't like the whole move down back to cruiserweight. Nigga's 37. Why you want to cut back down 200 pounds? But I hear people.
Put them niggas a move up.
Yeah.
It's only talked about because I think he talked about going down.
He need to shut up that shit then.
Yeah, because it's there's there's Zhang, there's Bacoli, there's a whole
fight, nigga.
Like Jai would be a good fight. Like Jai who fights coming up soon. It'd be a good fight, but I'd rather see Jai a heavyweight fight. I'm not a cruiserweight. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say because heavyweight for now. Heavyweight is a lot. It's popping more than you because there's a lot of people that can knock off Usyk at the right time.
It's a deep division. It's a deep division. It's 10 strong.
Yeah, it's not.
You just got to make the right matchups. Like the fights are there.
Yeah, and so far for the last couple of years, heavyweights have been having the matches that we've been getting they're good matches. They're supposed to happen.
You really got to see the best of the division fight each other. Yeah.
So Usyk. I say it depends on Usyk how long Usyk wants to keep going because Usyk has already started talking fables, talking about I just want to sit here and watch the grass grow and watch the sun and shit like that. Usually when they start talking like that, they kind of figure that they have 1 foot out the game.
He running off into the sunset, nigga.
He made 110 million off that. Supposedly, I don't know the crazy numbers, but over 100 million. Fuck, I don't need to fight again. The fuck, really, I don't.
Yeah, you gotta actually love it. And this is the thing, he already 37. You making that type of money at 37.
100 million? Who the fuck paid for that nigga?
Supposedly,
I told y'all niggas.
That oil money.
Nigga, 100 million? You could have had Floyd fight Tyson on Netflix, nigga.
That oil money is crazy, bro.
Come on.
The Arab oil money goes crazy, man.
Get the fuck out of here. That's the fight they put together for 200 million.
They spent 190 to make this rematch, bro. And
200 million for this?
That shit didn't even get the same views as Gilly's card in Philly, nigga.
You could have gave them niggas.
It got some I always say the better be Bivol.
Niggas 3 million apiece.
Fury Usyk and better be Bivol. Those two fights got some buzz. My friends text me about it in the group chat, but it wasn't Putin. It wasn't really get like that, but it was making some buzz. But
Better Be Bivol was way more than this shit. But I agree. It was Better Be Bivol is that it's an entry level fight for casuals to become advanced casuals or hardcore boxing fans. It's two undefeated Russians who got names, who've been around for a while. That fight was gonna buzz. That shit was gonna generate something. So yeah, but Fury Usyk. That shit ain't moved nothing. And honestly, we already explained it with Bentley. I know the weather, they couldn't do the rematch in the UK, but nigga, that's a logistics issue, bro.
If Fury AJ does happen, it needs to happen in the UK. It's gotta happen. It can't happen.
Yeah, because y'all not even making money on these bouts. I'm just paying niggas. I don't even like the pocket watch niggas. But goddamn, if it's gonna be the detriment of the whole sport, bro, then come on.
But but at least with that one, like I said, Usyk has. Usyk has more exciting fights. It depends if he actually wants to do them. Where he's at right now. It's just
he got a few left, man. I hate these motherfuckers start talking their retirement talk when these crackers get a big win. The motherfuckers did that with Fury last year. Goddamn, no one ever said that when niggas get a good win. But motherfucker, it's these fucking crackers get scared that motherfucker might beat them. That's all that shit is.
Honestly, I see.
Damn.
Honestly, I see more detracted. And this is what I see more detractors on Usyk than more than anything now. I see like I
No,
literally
I see it both. Don't get me wrong. Like you right on that. Like niggas is hating and a little salty, but I'm seeing a lot of Usyk coverage. No, god damn. Like let them fight a few more times. Like shit.
Yeah, I mean
Fighting
Usyk
twice a year already, nigga. Damn.
like Usyk is an all-time great fighter. I mean, he might be an all-time great heavy, but he's not like a top 10-ish. Like he's not there yet because he has to.
Yeah, thank you. Like if you want to put him top 20, top 15, and he's number 15 or 13 or 14.
Wait, all time in heavyweight or in general?
I mean,
in heavyweight, not all time, nigga. Like in general, fuck no.
Because all time he's like top 50-ish. I mean, I don't know. People hype him up. I mean, he's
yeah. I mean, he could be top 50 in general, but heavyweights, he's like top 15. Like top niggas were talking about putting him over top 15. I don't know if I could put him over Vitaly Klitschko. Vitaly Klitschko would beat the shit out of Usyk.
I mean, at this point, I mean, because Usyk overall as a career, I mean, he's a gold medalist. He's undisputed in 2 divisions, and he's done all this shit within 20-something fights. Like,
I get the Holyfield. I saw someone say it like more of a Spinks comparison, but I get the Holyfield because they're both undisputed cruiserweight, heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? I get the I still pick Holyfield over him because the Holyfield's heavyweight resume, you know.
Well, yeah, Holyfield's heavyweight resume shits on Usyk, so there's no question about that. Anyone who says otherwise is fucking stupid, you know. But here's also another thing too, because there were a lot of notable big platforms that were kind of salty and saying that Usyk's cruiserweight run was overrated. Now I gotta talk about this because Usyk's cruiserweight run. Now, I mean, we get it. Like, I'm the one who kind of puts respect on everyone's undisputed title run, from Taylor's to Crawford's to Haney's or whatever, because it's hard to do. But Usyk literally fought some killers to get those cruiserweight titles. Like when people are saying that
dude went through the doghouse to get those damn titles.
Absolutely. Like and cruiser, and that was
y'all niggas follow boxing though. These other niggas. Yeah. They got the platform, but they don't follow it like that. So they just wasn't he going basically doing a world tour, going to from country to country to get those damn belts? Nigga literally was on some Street Fighter 2 shit.
Yeah, like
niggas like, nah, he ain't fight nobody.
I mean, Huck in Germany. Fucking yeah, I mean, all
in Latvia, and then Gassiev.
Like I said, he basically did a fucking Street Fighter world tour to get them goddamn belts. Went from
like the cruiserweight era that Usyk fought in. That was a deep era. That's what made the WBSS like pop like it did. That's why there was a second season, because that tournament was just nothing, was like fight of the year, fades, brutal knockouts. Like that was the whole reason why why Usyk's cruiserweight era got respect. If you knew what you were watching, if you were actually watching, period. Like motherfuckers got it. I'll say the name, like Najee Chill. Like that was the one that was really, and people were checking him left and right. And
that nigga was getting checked like so many times. Like
and it was clear that dude wasn't watching no cruiserweights because I mean,
he only knew the British fight or whatnot.
I mean, cruiserweight's not, I mean, I know you're talking about the Najee guy, but I'm saying cruiserweight's not really an American-centric division. Never.
Yeah, but cruiserweight was cooking during that time, though. So if you're a boxing fan, you kind of got to know, bro.
Yeah, like if you're going to have a platform like this, so you can't just be saying anything all willy-nilly and just have no arguments on it. Like, that's the thing. Like, and this is where you say where boxing media kind of lacks. Like, boxing media will centralize a lot of other different things. But when it comes to like the nitty gritty,
shout out to Najee. I've met him. I've been around him. Not a bad guy, but that was not a good take. Not a good take.
It wasn't.
Yeah, he's cool. He's solid. He's good for the sport. Like I fuck with his platform, but that take was just.
But it just wasn't a good look. Saying like
all the anti-Usyk tweets are kind of trash. He's like, you didn't know what you're, what do you say, Uncle Roger? You don't know shit about boxing, right? YDK.
Yeah. That's what it was. I mean, I think that the thing is, because a lot of times people downplay cruiserweight anyway, just to begin with. That's always been a division that's always been people like,
but that's a litmus test for your not boxing knowledge and how much of a fan you are. Because if you downplay cruiserweight, and we're talking about between 2017 and 2020, it's like, damn, nigga, like you weren't eating.
I can't tell you how many people I know that have said, well, man, them cruiserweights are guys that can't make it at heavyweight. I'm like, bro, that's not always true, bro. Like,
that's not true. No.
And niggas just showing they lack of the knowledge the sport at that point. Like, bro, just say you don't watch boxing like that.
Yeah, because I said too, like cruiserweights, cruiserweights was always like one of the most underrated divisions. Like now, it's not what it used to be because it's eventually. But cruiserweights for a while, Showtime had cruiserweight fights. They put attention on them.
All the time, bro. The matchup, you can put any random Russian and any random African in a cruiserweight ring, and you're guaranteed to get a good fight somehow.
Yeah, and that was the Russian African era was after the Usyk era kind of ended. Like that was the era where you saw the blood, like the bloody fights, like the wars. Like
low key, it was kind of happening a little bit in his era. Like
it was happening in his era.
It just got bigger because it had to fill a void, but it kind of been there. That's why when I'm just like when niggas be talking, I'm like, y'all serious? Like,
yeah, no,
it used to be some of the most blood and gut fights in boxing.
Yeah, like they were. CTE. Some of them were like CTE feel like they were disgustingly brutal.
Like that's why I'm just like
yeah.
What's that one nigga? Was it Dennis Lebedev or?
Yeah, Lebedev. Yeah, and Guillermo Jones. Yeah, that was a brutal fight. Like I was like Jesus Christ. Yeah, like
what? Guillermo Jones. I remember
Guillermo
him.
Jones. Yeah. The dope head who couldn't stay clean, but had all the talent in the world.
God damn.
That's what he was. Like, dude was a dope head, but he could fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cruz. That's what I say. Like, Cruz
kind of low key fought like Fury. To be honest.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a thing. You hit that rock or something.
Pretty much. And then of course you had the David Hay era. David Hay, O'Neal Bell, Kelvin Davis, fucking Mormick era. Like that shit was on Showtime. Those fights were fire. Enzo Macchiarelli. Cruiserweight was. They had fights in there. But yeah, like I said, they just weren't on TV like they were supposed to. But they were there.
But if you knew, you knew. It was like It was like, I'll be honest, like Cruiserweight division was like the and one mixtapes when they first dropped. Like,
facts.
If you knew, you knew. Like,
yeah.
If you knew, you knew. Like, you knew where to get it from. You knew who had it. You watched it, whatever. Like, you go to the court, niggas start talking about that shit. You already know who niggas is talking about. Like, you knew. Like,
yeah. So if you're saying Usyk's cruiserweight run was anything, or you're saying that maybe Crawford's or Haney's run for undisputed was better, nah. And
I know you're a Crawford fan. That took a lot of guts for you to say that, but yeah.
Yeah, I like Crawford. Taylor had a similar run at Usyk too. Taylor had a knockoff block killers in his division too.
Yeah. See, that's what makes undisputed.
I'm a Bud guy, you know what I'm saying? But I can't. Usyk's number one pound for pound for sure. I'll say that.
Nigga, shut up, nigga.
I'll admit it. You know what I'm saying? I'll admit it.
Admit you wrong, nigga. Damn. In a way, I beat the shit out of these niggas, man. Fuck out of here. He number one.
Wait,
he ain't dancing with these niggas.
In a way, it's solid number 3. You know what I'm saying? Solid number 3 for sure.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. He's number one. Like all these niggas is dancing with their opponents, going the distance on some bullshit. In a way, it's like sleep. Stop. Like, fuck all that shit, man. Niggas ain't trying to damn stay up all morning watching boxing, nigga. Niggas got shit to do. Niggas want to wake up early, see a good ass whooping, and then go about their day. Like,
that's ironic because you got to stay up for the Inouye fights. But I'll let it slide. That's all.
It ain't staying up for the Inouye for me, nigga. That's like demon time.
Remember, Pilot's West Coast, so he has to get up in the middle.
Oh yeah, this little When he try to stay up late with the big boys, like, nah, nigga, take your ass to bed, nigga. Like, he try to comment on the Tim Tszyu fights and shit in Australia, like, nah, nigga, like, you seen the little Pog ring car girls now? Okay, they ain't gonna get no better than this. This is as thick as they'll get, Pilot. You go back to sleep.
Takashi, remember that Australian Takashi 6'9" with the tattoo?
Yeah. Oh shit! That was Australia be crazy. I remember, like these niggas ain't have no Inouye highlights, so they just started playing fucking Ipo highlights.
Yeah. I mean, those are the only cards I don't stay awake. I don't even get up for. I'm like, yeah, you can have that because them cards be, yeah, they just be just going. Nothing really be happening. I'll be like, yeah, I'll yeah, those are like the few cards I avoid. I'm like, yeah, you good. I'm not gonna wake up at 3
Like
o'clock.
I'll pass.
Yeah, like I'm good at that. Like I'm pretty sure if something happens, I'll just go to fucking on demand on the zone and watch them shits or ESPN Plus and see if there's anything that's worth watching. But yeah, I think we gave like Usyk and Fury enough bars. But yeah, no, Usyk, great fighter, super. Hopefully he gets his flowers. Fury, well, he needs to stop. He needs to stop eating fucking candy. He needs to actually take this shit seriously.
Oh no, which candy? The nose candy or the candy that?
Food candy, nose candy, lot, that, it's both, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Fury needs to get it together and be serious.
Oh shit! I gotta hit up Prolific to see what he thought about the fight. Like,
Shout outs to Pro. But
and he the only one who's a real Tyson Fury fan, like from the jump, and actually spoke and fuck with dude. Like, so I always want to hear his opinion on that. Like,
of course, but so yeah, let's go to the next topic. I mean, LBD, if you want to lead off the next topic, with one Puerto Rican rapper from the Bronx, from the Boogie Down.
Joey Cracker, Tether Squad.
That Tether Squad had me rolling. Like,
No, that I ain't even gonna lie. That shit was hilarious.
That shit had me rolling. You posted, I was like, Tether Squad. Like, y'all niggas is wild. Like, oh my, I ain't gonna lie. That's one word that I've never thought I would ever see get so abused and beaten until it's dead in my life. Like, good God. But yeah, anyways, fucking Fat Joe just running his fuck box on Matt Hoffel podcast and seemed like he just got a chip on his shoulder against black folks. I think niggas like ran him for his chain or something in the Bronx back in the day, and even though black niggas put him on and gave him the career he has now, he's still salty. So he's been coming around for years saying how Puerto Ricans allegedly created hip hop. They're like 50% or some shit, but we all know that's not the case.
Which I'll be here as a Puerto Rican and tell you that is completely false. That's not true.
Not true.
Listen, Fat Joe is completely wrong when he says that like, so I can see why that whole thing started, because people was running into his comments like all this time, like, because he said that shit. He should not have said that shit. I mean, I'm not expecting him to be a historical scholar, but you can't fucking say shit like that. Like, if you don't know. I'll say that, like, if you want to say Puerto Ricans were the first, like, others to participate, sure.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
Puerto Ricans were the first big fans of hip hop. If you want to go that far, yeah,
they were in the mix. I mean, even like Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is like Jamaican, but he tried to even come off with those comments. He's been pushing that.
Yeah, him and Fat Joe need to just make an album together and just spew they bullshit, and so we could all just get it done and over with. Like, end this fucking tour they got of misinformation.
Yeah, dude just be running his mouth and be saying some bullshit, like, a lot of times. Like, he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And that shit pisses me off, because it's like, bro, man, I got to deal with it. People on social media, on Twitter, what's up, KP, come defend your boy. What's up? Like, I'm like, yo, that's not my boy. Like, I don't give a fuck about no Fat Joe. Like, yeah, all right, but he'd be saying some dumb shit. Like,
he loves hearing himself talk, and it's like, I'm just over it. Like, dude,
I think one of the things with Fat Joe, and because, like, here's one of the things, like, I'll say this as a guy, like, also Puerto Rican from the Bronx. Like, say I've grown up with a lot of, like, listen, I've grown up with all different types of people, right? Mostly black people, like, whether it be Caribbean Black Americans, Latinos. Like, listen, I've always done my best to try to understand people, to try to, like, respect people, like, regardless, especially, like, I'm Pan-Africanism. Like, we black, like, we gotta stick together, like, regardless of, like, there's culture. I respect, the foundational Black American culture, Caribbean culture, African culture. Like, I respect it all, and I try my best to, like, at least get an understanding. If I don't know something, I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna inquire. the thing about Fat Joe, and ever since because of his status in hip hop, Fat Joe has reached a point where like now, like I be listening to him talk like about like keep it hip hop. Because the problem is when he reaches outside of hip hop, he be talking about political shit and social economic shit. And the more you hear him talk, the more you realize he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, especially when it comes to like he'll talk about black issues and I'll listen to him and I'll just
the black issue.
Like the problem is I say all that to say this. Fat Joe is one of those dudes that I don't think he's racist. I think he's cool with black people, but unfortunately, he's one of those people that his connection through black people is through hip hop. And it becomes one of those people where it's like to him, black culture and hip hop culture are synonymous, and they're not. They're not the same thing. The hip hop culture is a subculture of black culture, but there's more to black culture than just hip hop. But he only understands the hip hop portion of it because that's how he connected with black people. So when
let's be honest. The way Fat Joe talks, if he didn't have nothing to do with hip hop, you know he would be some racist ass fucking cracker discriminating on niggas at some bullshit ass job. You just know it, bro. Like the way he talks, and the Matt Hoffa, because I've heard Matt Hoffa took the shit down. It was too much.
He had to because that shit was getting lit up.
Bro, like the way Fat Joe talks and his disdain for black folks, like I could understand. I get where you're coming from, but bro, like he's racist, nigga. You don't sound like that and just not be racist.
Because the comment he said, like the comment that he said was like, it's the racist black people, the FBAs, right?
Black people cannot be racist.
No, and him not. The FBA is turning into woke now.
That was completely out of line. Like I'm not listen, and like I understand when I don't have an issue with any foundation of Black America. I think he's talking about the people like that are because he mentioned your leader and he was talking about Tariq Nasheed because now you got.
But see, and that's how look.
The Umar, Dr. Umar.
There is no fucking leader. If one guy starts off a name or a joke and everybody else runs with it, like is that nigga a leader? Like, and remember, people were checking Fat Joe. Before Tariq made a goddamn documentary, he's the reason Tariq made the documentary. Like, it's like he created his own op by that shit.
And the reason why he started mentioning the whole FBA shit is because like I said, people were getting on him for saying the N-word over and over again.
And he does it way too much. Like, and he does it on some like, and what you gonna do about it, nigga? Like. And the other line, even the shit he was saying about Caleb Plant was just out of pocket. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
And I'll say this too, because like I said, again, like me and P, we're from the tri-state. So, and I'll be lying to you if we're saying that we were never around Latinos who actually said the N-word, especially like around in my generation. Like I'll be lying if I said that wasn't
especially Puerto Ricans,
especially especially Puerto Ricans. I'd be lying to you. So this is where, and I guess if the other, if you wouldn't grow up in the tri-state area, you grew up in the East Coast like that, obviously Fat Joe now in 2024 saying nigga this, nigga that, it's not gonna it's gonna sound crazy because
he don't even look mixed or any. He looks like a pure cracker ass.
Yeah, well,
but look, like, back in my day, in Chicago, it's a bunch of Mexicans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Mexicans, they don't really fuck with that word like that, unless you like some boy that's infiltrated with y'all, been chilling with y'all for a minute, and then they might slip out, and that nigga eyes will get big. Can I say it? You be like, can I say it, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like you be like, you good? You be like, you be like, yeah. You be like, you good, dog? You good? Chill out. You all right? But they don't be on that. My nigga. Oh, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Like they don't do that in Chicago. I know for a fact. The Mexicans, they say vato, they home, they got their own shit.
Yeah,
they don't be on that.
The Marinos.
It's kind of crazy because Latinos and white people, like on the internet, like I swear they say nigga more than me. I'm half black. Right?
Exactly.
What did you say, LB? What word did you say?
The Marinos.
Well, no, hold up. That's not a racist term.
I know, but them niggas say it.
That nigga said Dan Marino.
No,
what he said.
Moreno, because
Moreno.
But it's like, you know, it's like
And Marino.
because
like
in New York, like especially Puerto Ricans and Dominicans in New York, when they say Moreno, they mean a non-Spanish speaking black person. That's what they mean when they say that.
Mhm.
So, like that's just a way to classify someone. So,
But then didn't Fat Ho talk about, like, he said, fuck them Puerto Ricans, fuck them niggas on the island.
Mhm.
What?
Like, the niggas just been running his
Wait.
fuck
Hold
mouth
on.
about everything.
A non-Spanish speaking black person?
Dude, they mean
Black,
black people when they say that shit. Don't believe that, King Bull.
black people don't speak
it absolutely
Spanish.
does. No,
And maybe in New York, nigga.
hold up. No,
Anywhere else in the world, you hear that shit, you automatically black.
No.
Right, that shit didn't even go. That saying didn't even go together to me. Non-Spanish
Niggas
saying black.
no, it doesn't.
Spanish speaking, like, nigga, stop.
Hold up, no, I'm telling you. Listen.
That's some shit you made up.
I think I would know the term, like, because hold up. What do you mean, Ro? What are you trying to say? Like, hold up.
I'm saying I've never heard of a non-Spanish speaking black. That's a nigga. That's a nigga right there.
Exactly.
Well, no,
That's what that's what they mean, bro. Like,
no, because hold up. No, but I'm telling you, because that's the term they use. Like, yes, we have a lot of Latinos that are black. Like Subriel Matias here wouldn't be called a Moreno, even though he's black, because he's Puerto Rican.
Okay, but check this out. I'm in Florida, right? This is a place where I learned that black people are not just black people. I learned this living here. So when you say, "Oh, I'm Haitian," and they be like, "What are you?" I'll be like, "Nigga, I'm a black American." You have to make sure niggas know that. You gotta say, "Yo, I'm not from a different country. I don't do all that other shit y'all niggas be on. I'm a fucking black American from the Midwest. So I really don't fuck with y'all niggas shit down here. I'm not none of y'all niggas." I gotta make that shit clear, because the South is way different than up north, nigga. It's like a third world.
But I do feel like I blame hip hop on the usage of the N word, because a lot of people on the internet, especially, you know, whether it be Twitter, Discord, a lot of people, you know, are gonna say nigga that are white, Asian, Latino, and it's like Paul Mooney said, everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga.
No, if them niggas really respect, if them niggas really respect the song and they really respect people, they bleep it out when they sing the song. No matter what. They don't be at home like, all right.
But I blame hip hop for hip hop made the word hip hop made. But hip hop made the word nigga like it's like to some people mean homie. You know what I'm saying?
No, to people that weren't in, like, no. If you was in the city, you was hearing like in any major like city, you was hearing people say it, like, even if it wasn't through music. Because I was hearing that shit as a kid too. So, like, I don't know, but I don't know.
I used to say it a lot. I say it less now. I'm doing better.
I don't know. Like I said, I could understand it, and I don't justify it. I'm not defending it, but I do like understand that it's different in other places. And I think
but look, I say nigga a lot, but I don't say it like Charleston White. Like, I say it like on some like, nigga, if we talking and it might slip out like a random word. You know what I'm saying? It just slips out like, yeah, man, I was talking about.
And these niggas, they say nigga like 15 times in like a 30-second
Here's
speech.
the thing. The thing is, like, especially with like somebody like, because I keep hearing shit like, oh, see, that wouldn't fly in the in the South or somewhere else. Which, no, I'm not disagreeing. I don't bring up, like, I don't think some of us bring up the New York thing as an excuse. Well, it's just New York. I just think, like, because like a lot of us are raised down here over here, we think a certain way. So, like, here's the thing. A lot of times, even the whitest of Puerto Ricans will kind of look at themselves as black, not only because of like living amongst black people, but also because, and this is something I've learned too, because I've spoken to
the lifestyle.
Hold up. No, let me finish. It's about, like, because when I speak to some older people, that's because, for example, let me tell you why. Because they also get treated white. Even the whitest Puerto Ricans get treated like a black person amongst the white folks. So what I said, I mean this.
But why is that?
No, hold up. I'm telling you, in New York. So, like, I'm gonna give you an example, because I work with one of my coworkers. He is like an older Puerto Rican from the Bronx, born and raised. He's actually almost the same complexion as Fat Joe, and fucking bald too, a little older. We have these type of conversations and all that. And he was telling me that like, and this was a thing back then, like there are areas, you know, in New York that like it's white people. And like, even if you're like, you shouldn't be there if you're black, or even if you're Puerto Rican. And if you was Puerto Rican and you was in them white areas, you know what they would call you? They would call you they're like, oh, you're a Puerto Rican? Oh, so you're a straight-haired Negro. And I say Negro, but you know what they really say. So like,
nigga.
Yes, Puerto Ricans.
People put nigga in the end of everything disrespectful.
Yo, hold on, real quick. I'm not white, but I feel like if I was white and I look at somebody that's not white, I just look at them as black, right? If you're not white, you're black. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
But like,
you feel what I'm saying? So that's how I feel like they look at shit.
So
they might look at it like nigga.
Put nigga remember, if you a black person in the desert, you a sad nigga. If you you a black person in the snow, you a snow nigga. Like
see,
it's only nigga at the end of that shit.
But if I'm approaching it, I'm like, damn, where I might be on some same shit, but differently. I'll be like, damn, where's this nigga from?
But
he might be an Egyptian nigga. He might be
it was crazy.
Puerto Rican nigga.
But it was crazy to hear that from my coworker because he's like, okay, so he's getting chased out of white neighborhoods when he ventures in there, being called a straight-haired Negro. I'm like, okay,
nigga, what year was this?
Yeah, like yo, get a timeline for this damn Back to the Future story, nigga.
This just sounds like a movie I just watched.
This was in the 70s. This was in the 70s and 80s.
Oh, okay.
So when I hear him, I'm like, okay, I see why maybe they might think that way. Because okay, so you're getting treated like a black person by white folks, and it's like, okay, black folks are accepting you. It was like, okay, so you kind of almost look at yourself as black. See, that wouldn't fly other places because I'm gonna give you another example. One of my cousins, one of my cousins who's older, who lived in New York, between New York and Puerto Rico. He's a little bit more fairer skin, and at one point, he was living in St. Louis for a while because he was in the military. So his base was out of St. Louis. Well, over like in New York, he was cool, but like in St. Louis, they looked at him as white. And he was kind of flabbergasted, like, how am I white? Yada yada. Like, no, because he wasn't like that in Puerto Rico, but over there, he was considered white, and they told him straight up, listen. None of that shit matters. We don't care if you're from Puerto Rico. We don't care if you speak Spanish or your accent. Over here, if you look white, you're white.
Not black, you white. I like that. I'm gonna get a t-shirt.
And honestly, that's the most natural way to look at it. When we look at
black, Joe, you're white.
Fat Joe, especially them teenage and them kid pictures. When you look at Fat Joe, you see him. He's a fucking crack.
Like real shit. No, hold on. Let's be real. If you gotta be on some, if you gotta mention your auntie or your grandmother or your uncle's side. You're not fucking black, nigga.
Nigga cut all his hair off because if you see this Canelo looking ass nigga saying nigga, you'll be like, what the fuck?
No, fuck that. Niggas be claiming black just to say nigga. Stop that shit, yo.
Yeah.
If your white daughter is fucking a nigga and his children are black, you can't say nigga, lady. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if your grandchildren. I don't give a fuck if your grandchildren are black. You're a white lady. Don't call me a nigga.
It doesn't upgrade to you, nigga. Like,
right? Bitch. Come on.
That shit just went backwards. Now you reverse black, 8th generation.
Nah, fuck. This might be on some crazy shit, but if I can't see a little bit of color just off natural, like, oh yeah, I know he's black. Like, come on. I don't want to have to guess.
Like, real talk. If you in certain circles and you look the part. You'll even see how some of them talk and they'll have a little racist shit against niggas because they think you one of them type niggas. They think you one of them.
And this is where I said about the New York culture. Like I said, the New York culture, the tri-state culture, that was a fortune common thing. And then even with the people that Fat Joe was down with back in the 90s, like I mean, pretty much all your legends from the 90s co-signed him. Like he was down with one of the more respected underground groups. He was, he did a lot. He was down with
worst one in the fucking underground group.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I gotta say that because this nigga had the nerve to say Lord Jamar, he was the wackest nigga in the group. Like you the wackest nigga too, bitch. Like you the wackest nigga in 2 fucking groups. You was the wackest nigga in Tether Squad, and the wackest nigga and digging in the crates. So how the fuck can you? Another nigga is less whack. Like you're less whack than another nigga to call somebody whack. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
How you whack? How you the wackest nigga in two groups? And you started like both groups.
Yeah, it's a shit
So,
thing.
how you gonna just grab other niggas in the group and you not better than nobody?
Yeah. And it's just like we get on Edgar Berlanga for saying the N-word. Like because who Fat Joe came up with is like, you know, and they all co-signed him, so it's like they all gave him that pass. And then it's crazy how it was back then, but once he got that pass, it was just like, yeah, no one was gonna
But also, you would think this nigga has grown up. You know, I doubt that he just entered life just like nigga. I doubt that. Like it's something that he just picked up along the way. But as you grow old and you're in your, how old is this nigga? Like 50 something? Like nigga, like you should be talking
54, 55.
54, a businessman. You own a bunch. Own a bunch of shit, nigga. You should be talking better than the way you were talking on platforms. Like you should go on there on some mobile shit. I don't think when them fucking what's that nigga name that own all of music, Lucian, and what's the other nigga? I forgot his name. When them niggas do interviews in a clean suit, chilling, even 50 Cent sometimes, clean suit, chilling, perfect English, just talking, smiling. Hey, I'm here because y'all want me here. On some regular shit. You don't gotta be on some fucking super glorified gangster shit. Like niggas, like when I think about gangster rap, the last name that come up is Fat Joe to me.
But Fat Joe has, but I get it. But Fat Joe does have. He's official. Like he's not like. I mean, basically, Fat Joe's not one of them niggas. Like if he's talking about,
Nigga,
he's actually official. That's the thing.
Listen,
he got niggas with him. Like, bro,
listen.
Like,
Them MS-13s are official too, nigga. But I guarantee you, they're not in a circle screaming nigga all day.
And yeah, but that's the thing. Like I mean, yeah.
See, and honestly, let's be honest. This just allows Joe to just exploit some of his inner racism because, like, you're going on all these interviews, all these podcasts, and why you in always these little gossipy, chatty bullshit, little low vibrational discussions.
Like he going around telling niggas how he bully niggas back here. I was over here. I bullied these niggas. I made them apologize. He shook my hand. I didn't want to shake his. I looked at him. Like, why are you telling stories like this, nigga? What?
Yeah, I know. He's making up fake stories about black guys like Caleb Plant, right?
Yeah, dude.
Caleb Plant. No, hold on. The Caleb Plant shit. I believe Caleb Plant did all that shit. I believe he did that. All that shit.
You know what that reminded me of? I feel like that reminded me of. Remember the Fresh Prince episode when it was like
families with him.
But I'm saying, do you remember the Fresh Prince episode where they were in the pool and they were talking about the story with Uncle Phil and Will's side of the story? You know how like it was both extreme. I felt like it was
exactly.
It was like in between. Exactly. It was like an in between.
It was a half story. Like I feel like Caleb Plant probably didn't jump around, but he probably like squared up. You feel me?
He probably what's up with your boy? What's up with your boy Berlanga? What's up with your your boy Berlanga type on that best friend?
Oh, you was beefing about a boxer? Oh, come on.
But that's remember that back in the day, the Roy Jones situation.
Yeah,
right?
the Roy Jones situation. Yeah, because Roy Jones took offense to that shit, but Joe is like, yeah, if you knock me out, but then you have other niggas that will give him $150 because if he hurt him. So yeah, that type of shit.
I just wish I just want him to stay completely away from social economic issues because when he tries to talk about that shit, he comes off stupid. And I've been
he can't talk about hip hop either. He don't know shit about that. And he's been in it for 30 years.
I've been saying this for years, ever since fucking the whole like 5 years ago when when Colin Kaepernick did the kneeling and he was like, well, you know, that's disrespectful to the police. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
You a rapper? You supposed to be like a gangster rapper? And you saying, are you feeling offended for the police?
No,
sorry. No, my bad. I misspoke. Military. That's disrespectful to the military. I know he trying to talk about about ways to raise awareness for police brutality, but that's disrespectful to the military. Like, no, oh my God, could you be
No
so fucking
comment.
stupid? Like, bruh, what are you talking about? It's not disrespectful to the military. I'm
Dude,
not
at
even-
this point, he just need to shut his cracker ass up, dog. Like that's it. It's like he says nothing of substance for like the last 5-6 years. Like music ain't been hitting. He can't make no project by himself, like or a song or a hit by himself at this stage. Niggas got to write for him. The dude, he took that Ozempic shit, lost all that weight, except for his fucking like his head type shit.
No,
Pause.
he gaining that shit back. He
Yeah.
must have slowed down on the shots. He gaining it back. All them niggas that was on Ozempic is all getting back big. If y'all notice, it's holiday season. They don't want to take the shots and not eat. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, not fucking what's her name, Ice Spice. That melted like crazy.
That bitch is disappearing right
I think
right
she's
before
really
our eyes.
working out too.
She
These
looks
other
like
niggas ain't really working out.
I don't know if y'all remember that Courage episode where that nigga put the little nigga that was outside the window, like with his hands over his face, like, oh. Y'all remember that shit? Courage the Cowardly Dog, nigga?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, I remember that.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just too old for that, bro.
that's what Ice Spice looks like, nigga. A flail. She's, oh my God, like a baby bird. No,
Yeah, I mean,
nobody.
Ozempic is not. It's for diabetics. So like
Oh, salute. Hey, what up, Kane, son? What up, Marquise? Salute, gang, gang.
Fat Joe has diabetes. So
no, so okay,
Fuck his diabetes, nigga.
It's like Ice Spice put that shit, was sticking that shit right in her ass and her chest, just like fuck it.
Like, ah,
treat
like, leave me
that
alone.
shit like an adrenaline.
But
Hell
like I
no.
said, for Fat Joe, though, I mean, like I said, Fat Joe will continue to say what he says without impunity. So it's gonna be like until he says something that will get him really canceled. Like until he goes too far. So far, I mean,
I think this thing right here though, like, who wants to really listen to him now? Like, bro, like, what does he? It's like he's gotten shitted on. It's like, bro, like even Drake wasn't getting this bad, bro. Like, damn.
It's just he's just for the salacious shit right now. He's just all for the headline. He's just saying shit to get mentioned. It might be all just a play to just do this right
Yeah,
here.
he got an album coming up or something.
Get a bunch of niggas talking.
yeah, no,
But yeah, shout out to Fat Joe. He makes moves in the streets. Shout out to that nigga.
he ain't made moves in the streets in 30 years.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. That racist ass cracker, dog. Because that's all it is, man. Like, he low-key just racist, bro. Like, you supposed to be so better than us, but you talking about low vibrational shit on these. Like, the nerve, like, how you you go to a black barber shop and you talking about fuck these broke niggas.
yeah.
Like, dude, like, that's the most out of touch. Like, I don't know.
And
That's
you white.
out of touch statement this year.
And you white.
And you white saying that, bro.
He shouldn't have even said anything. Like Math Hoff is the one that brought it up and he answered, but he did not have to call out people and just because I knew like, okay, this is gonna go left because he just does not.
He was saying names and everything, and then it's like, bro, like he had like a hit him up rant, but then he was like, you know what? Fuck the East Coast, bro. Like he started naming cities and zip codes, and it's like, damn, like yo,
he's not the most articulate person, so it makes it even worse. Because any point that he's trying to make just comes out even fucking worse.
Dude, this is the thing. He really don't be trying to make a point. He just be saying some racist bullshit. Like that's all it is. It's like it transcended from the whole hip hop shit. Cause too many niggas debunked them. If you got niggas his age and older from the Bronx telling him no, it ain't happen like this, cause Hispanic, Spanish, or whatever Puerto Rican parents were like, fuck that. We don't want y'all hanging with those Morenos or those niggas doing the goddamn hippity hop, whatever the fuck they doing on them damn corners. You gonna scout some Marathi, whatever the fuck you doing in that living room, nigga. That shit was going on in the 70s. Then finally, enough of them broke free, slipped down the goddamn. You know how these niggas got the damn the ladders on the damn side of the buildings type shit, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Enough of them finally slid out at night. Seen enough niggas break dancing and freestyling, and they just started posting up. And later on, they started doing this shit. Boom, hip hop. But they joined the party, dog. You got old niggas telling them this, and he's still offended, bro. Nigga get mad because he got called out for hosting the BET Awards, BET Hip Hop Awards. Dude, a fucking cracker hosting the BET Hip Hop Awards. And you don't think nobody's gonna say anything? Come on, bro. Like, dude, like nigga, like this is why niggas like this is why niggas is shitting on them, bro. It's like you give niggas an inch and they take a fucking country mile.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Like the irony is fucking this fat fucking cracker, yo.
It's fucking crazy, yo. Cracker
Like,
running the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Imagine goddamn fucking Lil Baby hosted the Telebunda Awards. Like, bro, like get the fuck that shit ain't never happening, nigga.
I mean, like I said, hopefully in 2025, Fat Joe does better and keeps his mouth shut or doesn't speak on socioeconomic issues or black issues, and you know, kind of tone down on the nigga on in the speech or whatever.
They just throw it away at this point, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, like, you gonna make me listen to that goddamn that Papoose diss song where he roasted Fat Joe for 7 minutes, nigga.
He's not gonna. He's not gonna.
She's probably not going to.
I mean, the dude has a fucking. I mean, his first album, Represent. One of his title tracks is
another wild nigga from the Bronx.
Yes, Nigger. Another wild nigga.
Racist motherfucker. What I told you. This fucking cracker's so racist, dog. Like, if y'all don't see it, it's like he literally, like, bro, like.
See, that nigga's so not black on his first album, he didn't even know how to spell it.
Thank you. He hunched over like respect. Like, no, we don't respect you. Like, niggas tolerated your damn short bus looking ass, Lenny from the Mice and Men looking ass cracker, dog. And yes, dude, Pun ex-wife is right. If Pun would have signed to another label and not under Joe or whatever, they would have said like, like Pun, you're cool and all. We like this whole little diddly shit. We love that. But who's this fucking fat bald guy that's always with you? Like who the fuck is he? Like, what does he do?
He just stole the wrong. He definitely might have stole some kind of.
I mean, I do write for him, but hold on. Like, if you didn't write for him, what would he do? Exactly. Nigga done finessed himself for relevancy in hip hop for 40 some years. Nigga, like.
He definitely took Pun's rhyme book. He probably took Pun's rhyme book and kind of stretched it out a little bit, you know. Like, I'm just saying, you probably, you know.
Like, Pun writing for this nigga, keeping this nigga relevant. You think he could hang on? You think he could? You think he belonged in the room of damn when Just Blaze was getting written?
Were they cousins? Were they cousins or just boys?
They were just boys. They weren't related.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry that end rant. I mean, Fat Joe got his rant. I'm just saying, you know, Rain Gang had to reply.
Yeah, we had to talk about because the dude was just in the news for this. It was one stupid thing after another, though. But yeah, and like I said, I mean, one would hope that he might tone it down 2025, but like Pete said, he probably won't. So yeah, no, I think we definitely gave him enough bars. But someone before we get up here, I want to give some bars too. And this is a young man too, a young man who won the Heisman Trophy and everything like that. Of course, I'm talking about Travis Hunter, man. And this is one of the rare occasions that I've seen everyone that wants to give him the best advice possible. But the problem is Travis Hunter, I guess, has a girlfriend who admittedly says wasn't feeling him at first because it wasn't, he wasn't her speed and everything like that, and has grown to like him. But it seems like after that one, it's just one fuckery event after another. Well, first of all, people would tell him like, nah. Look, this broad is no good. She doesn't think, she thinks that that you're equals, like at her level. And Travis Hunter went on
Gold
there
digger.
and
Straight up.
was that?
No, go ahead. My fault.
You
Yeah,
said
and
gold
then,
digger.
Yeah, gold digger, yes. And then and Travis Hunter literally said like, was pretty much like, y'all better leave me alone. Like y'all don't get no pussy. Like get your own pussy or whatever shit like that, dude. Yeah, dude was saying that with his chest. You know what I'm saying? I know Godfrey the comedian had was like probably was the one who got a little bit vitriol and shit like that. But people weren't listening. And then there was a shit too where
But I would say Godfrey was respectful. Like I follow Godfrey.
he was respectful.
He's respectful.
But but like I said though, he like Travis Hunter, he didn't respect the jewel, so he took offense to it. And I think Godfrey kind of like low-key shit on him with his response. And then it got to the point where they had incidents where dude received the Heisman Trophy and Deion Sanders had to go pretty much tell her to stand up and clap, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I want to interject because I want to give you the actual starting point. When it actually happened was a game where Travis Hunter, he's a lock to be a top 3 pick. But he made a nice play, went to the sideline and was like kind of doing some kind of taunting the cheerleaders. He was kind of staring at the cheerleaders. So that I'm sure y'all saw the clip before where like that after the game she didn't want to give him a kiss because she was mad about him flirting with the cheerleaders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that type of shit.
But if she didn't have that stupid ass attitude from the jump, none of this would happen. If she didn't pull that stunt, nobody would have dug through her. If she had dirt on her, if she knew she had dirt on her, what a dumbass move to make because clearly you had dirt on you. Play your role like Savannah James or some shit.
And then
That's what happens when you don't really like somebody or initially fuck with somebody. Like it's hard to just keep that 100% up all the time.
Right. And then everyone was getting at her about it. And she thought it was what she was crying. It's like, why are y'all picking on me and this and that and like stuff like that. And it was just
when you said that, I'm thinking about the damn May song, bro. Like you said it like the same cadence, nigga. Why are you over there picking on me? Little Neptune's be by. Yeah, keep cooking, nigga. My bad.
No, that's all good. But then after that, it was just like, and then after all the evidence started coming up, including evidence where there was a party during when the actual relationship of her twerking on another dude, like really like twerking on another dude and shit like that.
And then there's like pictures now, nigga. Like
there's pictures and videos and shit coming out.
She is a rap nigga video too.
Remember she mentioned he's park outside while I'm at the party because he doesn't drink or really party, and it's like. And then now you got pictures of a dude, 1,000 followers, cupping your ass, and don't look that old. I'm just saying, don't look.
Yeah.
If y'all saw that, I'm assuming y'all saw the picture.
He ain't got no clue.
But y'all saw that picture, right? Recently of that dude just gripping her ass and shit. That didn't look like it was 5 years ago. I'm just saying, that's kind of crazy, bro.
It looked like it was the same party. She had like on the same outfit, but it's like everybody like she was like that one fly chick at the party doing too much, and every nigga got to dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to call
damn.
I'm not saying she's alright, but I'm not no homo.
She's just alright. That's the thing.
Yeah. And Travis Hunter isn't the best. He does kind of look a little goofy, I guess you could say. So this might be his first taste of like some exotical pussy, and he can't.
Dude, water seeks its own level. The thing is, no one cares about his looks because he got football going on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Looks is her only thing. So you a 6 and you're comparing yourself to a football player on this, like who might be a 6 or whatever. But this nigga Heisman winner, bitch, you're like just a fucking 6.
This nigga's the best. This nigga's amazing at football. If y'all watch his like LB don't watch football, you can
he has some like plays on this show.
Yeah, dude is a hell of a corner too, and I think he also does. He's a wide receiver too.
No, he made crazy catches as a receiver. I was like, God, this dude's ridiculous.
Yeah, man, athletic. Yeah.
So pretty much so now with her, now you can see it's probably clout because, like I said, He's gonna be in the NFL. You know, he's gonna get some of that NFL money, endorsement money, and she wants to kind of piggyback off there. But it's clear that she's not fucking with him, and it's clear to everyone else that she's not fucking with him like that. And they've been trying to tell his ass. But once the videos and pictures came out, Travis Hunter pretty much now deactivated his social media, his Instagram, and so did she. So it's like niggas is trying. In front of this too, is like everyone's telling them that they're being kind about it. Like it was like, yo,
they're looking out for him because he seemed like a good kid. I mean, like I've followed him for a little bit. He seemed like a really good, humble, country bumpkin. I'm just saying, like he seems like a good dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
and like they can see it with their own eyes. I mean,
everybody can see it. Everybody can see it except him.
I mean, he's from Florida. You would think that he'd be put on the game, like, how this shit goes.
Yeah, I mean Dion. I mean, I know Dion. I feel like Dion and Shador probably, they didn't want to ruin it for him, because they're having a good thing. Because remember, he went to Jackson State first. He went to like a little small HBCU with them. He could have went to Florida. This kid could have went to Florida State full ride scholarship, but he went to a HBCU with Dion and Shador, the future number 1 pick quarterback. And then I felt like they probably asked, is she good for you? But they never really gave him that full talk, just because why ruin a good thing right now, right?
I mean, honestly, I remember I just ranted about basketball players too. Like, if some of these young basketball players just not having enough, like veteran, veterans.
You got Dion. Dion used to run clubs in the 90s. I mean, like he should be. It's like fuck.
But you gotta be receptive to that game too, bro. Like,
yeah, fact.
Yeah,
and it's like everybody been kind of like it's like you've seen, because even Bow Wow made a video saying shit like.
Yeah, Bow Wow definitely made a video about it. Yeah,
but he got sent to, but Bow Wow got off the fake news because at first that was the fake shit. But
the thing is, everything was still true though.
Yeah,
the gems behind it was still right.
Yeah,
like there's too many red flags, and like.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't play it because I love Bow Wow got some good music, kind of, but I don't really. Was he speaking some truth? I didn't see the clip of Bow Wow talking about it.
He was saying how dudes should move. Like, even if the reason for him saying all that shit was wrong, was false, the shit he said was still good shit. Like,
because he got ran game on him before, as a young cat with all the hip hop honeys, you know what I'm saying? So
he's speaking from experience, and I know Des Bryant.
Nigga said he lost his virginity to Esther Baxter. Like, nigga, like,
that's a crazy first.
That's that's dime of dimes type shit, nigga. Like,
damn. But his girl is not Esther Baxter, nigga. Stop. Like, she's a random girl.
I think he had a kid with Erica. I'm not sure if he had a pay. I think he had a kid with Erica Mena.
Hold on,
this is not. First of all,
no, but he had a kid with Erica Mena before she
was with him before he developed it. Like, there's a bunch of 5-star recruits, nigga. Not all of them end up being Travis Hunter. So it's not. She basically hit the lotto, but you can't say, "Oh, she stalked him because he's a 5-star recruit. She's seen this future." You think she's seen a Heisman? This bitch don't know what a Heisman is. She didn't even stand up when a nigga won.
Dude, that nigga was probably buzzing and. Dude, enough bitches gotta just go and get in her ear and be like, "Yo, shorty, like, what you mean you don't like this nigga?
Don't even look like a 5-star recruit.
He about to be such and such. He's about to be like, girl, what you mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, in them circles, like, come on. She ain't a real thought if ain't one bitch gonna pull her to the side like, hey, like, what you mean you don't like Travis Hunter?
She looks like a real thought to y'all. Like, y'all for real?
She looks
like a pop. She an average looking pop.
There's rumors she had OnlyFans and a stripper. I wouldn't say I don't.
She definitely had the OnlyFans.
Yeah, that shit was confirmed. That was no rumor.
Yeah,
she never posted. The thing is, she made the account, got ready, but never posted.
She never posted it.
Never posted nothing.
Never posted it.
What you mean got ready? Like made a video getting ready?
No, she had an OnlyFans account.
Look, nigga, you make an OnlyFans account. You motherfucking was going. You planned on making fucking OnlyFans.
Rome. Basically, it's like you making a Twitter and not posting on it. That's all it is, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I made an OnlyFans account and never posted on it.
Probably sub to a few of the
thoughts. Yeah, but are you a thought?
No, because
the damn Heisman winner, nigga.
No, I created an account because they said they were getting away from. Remember when they had that thing when it was like, "Oh, we're getting away from porn. We're about to make this a creator only thing." So I made a creators account, but then they changed back. Was like, "Yo, we're not gonna make no money off this shit. Sorry, y'all can still fuck on."
Yeah, of course not. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I just never opened it. But I got same shit, nigga.
That's a little different, nigga. Come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's
I know damn well she wasn't thinking like that.
Nigga, Cardi B. I think Cardi B got an OnlyFans cooking or some shit.
Yeah, I mean,
That's Cardi fucking B though, bro.
Yeah,
somebody who's already been a stripper and done lived the life. Her going to OnlyFans is like, that's going back to junior varsity, nigga. Like,
yeah, like I'm not gonna bat an eye at Cardi B having a fucking OnlyFans.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah, because she was a stripper. Like all the rappers talk about her being at the strip club back in the day. Yeah, she was.
Like, but a chick that's in college and you messing with the Heisman winner, like you ain't kind of cleaned up your life, got on track where you kind of. If you trying to live the life, just play the role type shit. That's all I'm saying. Like,
yeah, she
with
fucked
niggas
the bag.
circulating fake DMs and shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, because
they're trying to fuck up her life.
Wait. Hey, one at a time. Hold on.
They trying to fuck up her life, low key.
Nah, she was doing that herself, bro.
Yeah, she's doing that herself. Not everything's supposed to be on social media. She chose to put all this shit on social media.
Because half the shit niggas talking about it, making skits off. She volunteered that information.
Mm-hmm.
See, because look, dude, like sometimes, like, and she was given kind of like chances. Niggas ain't start going in until she started volunteering shit.
Right.
Like niggas, the other shit would have probably eventually came out, but she would have had to fuck up again. But she just kept, like, all this was consecutive. Like she wouldn't let niggas live.
Yeah, it's like like the
game.
Yeah, the second
the awards show, when he's taking pictures, it was like this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you could name about 8 different things where niggas just had something to just be like, God damn, like, all right, I was not gonna say nothing, but now I have to say something. Like,
yeah. And it's bad too because now celebs are now seeing that basically she brought all this up. So she wasn't feeling dude. She wasn't feeling what he's doing. Like she's not really supportive. She's reported says she has an attitude. She has all this shit and she volunteered all this fucking information to herself. And so now she's getting aggravated. She's getting mad and whatever because people are rightly they're like they're rightfully saying like they're judging her on that because she's not giving anything to not to like judge about. Like that's what you're doing. Like you're not holding that man down. Like you over here looking. You're an opportunist. And on top of that,
but they gave away turkeys or some shit. Like,
yeah, they're trying to clean it up. Like, they bought some people some gifts.
No, that's him doing that. What is this bitch doing individually? Like,
sucking his dick and giving him, just fucking his work.
Y'all niggas are wild. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm not saying that's what she's doing. She's probably just, doing whatever she wants.
But I'm talking about because they're trying to win back the public.
Yeah,
but it's like, what are you doing? Sucking this?
Because I'm saying I used to watch the podcast like back in the day, and when it first came on, his little podcast with Shador Sanders, and he talks about like he was just saying like, I'm getting married in Tennessee. Before this was a few months before the whole situation happened, but he's like, I'm gonna get married. It's gonna be in Tennessee, and I guess Tennessee has some crazy prenuptial laws, so it's like she's clearly an opportunist, and she's trying to get that. Because even if you sign something in Tennessee, I think there's some loophole or something. So, but it's kind of because Shador asked him like he asked, why don't we go to Dad's house? Because Travis calls Dion Dad too. So he's like, why don't you go to do it at Dad's house, the wedding? And she's like, no, she wants it in Tennessee or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just so suspect. I could tell off that she's a gold digger, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yo, man, I think he's gonna low key like next year. I think
he might cut her off.
Her. Like
he might cut her off.
Yeah, because the only thing I see it stays if his mom or some female gets in his ear on some like, no, you can't.
If you love her type of thing, right? If you love her,
yeah, how bitches start talking about stupid shit, nigga. Trying to convince you when goddamn wrong they run on some sisterhood of failure shit,
right?
Bro, his mom, like, how the mom don't see all this? How the women in his family, like, because usually, like, if you a decent woman or even a decent nigga, you don't want to see your brother, take advantage of with some thoughts. You don't want to see your sister get taken advantage of with some thought ass nigga. So I get it, but I don't see it here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bad look. It's a bad. I do feel. I mean, all the memes are funny, so a lot of the videos I crack up on. But it's like I feel kind of bad for him because I shouldn't. He's rich, but I'm saying like winning the Heisman. He just won the Heisman. He's about to be a top 3 pick, but
Hey,
it's like
nigga, hey, he chose the wrong bitch.
you gotta learn. You gotta learn the hard way. Yep, you gotta learn the hard way for sure. Yeah.
And until he realizes that, like, dude, it's like you know. Sometimes I understand this whole Tupac me against the world shit. Sometimes you could really be in a situation where you're right and the whole world is fucking wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But even that's rare. Like, there's sometimes you can stand up for a cause or something, not everybody sees it.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's sometimes where the whole world is right, and
But I mean,
it really is. This is one of those times where everybody's like, yeah, like, yo, this bitch using you, like, she's looking for a come up, like, yo, like, bro, she's, and if you don't even see all the gold digger vibes, if anything, at the very minimum, she's ruining your brand and making you look bad. Like, she even finessed the commercial out of you, nigga. Like,
she helping this nigga's back for the Adidas commercial. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, bro, like, imagine this you attached to this mid-ass chick for the rest of your life, and she in Adidas commercials with you and shit, nigga.
Facts.
Like, nigga, I'd have tossed that mid-ass bitch off me so fast.
I mean, even like it's somewhat, I know it's deeper, but like Magic Johnson's wife and Kobe's wife, they could have left and made their money, but they stuck with him. Maybe they played the long game, but they could have definitely made a name for themselves if they wanted to, but they played the background.
Well, no, Magic's and that those two are not the best examples because
like probably can't.
Yeah, those are not good examples. They're not good examples. I'll just keep that. They're not good examples at all.
Like, damn, pilot. Like, hey, what up, Rob? What it do? What's good, Ring Gang? Been a few and missed that Snoop review show. Oh yeah, man. But yeah, we weren't feeling it like that though.
It's posted up though. Like, so when you get
we got it's up.
And then Rob said, "Bro, getting played like a piano bad, but hopefully he's smart up some." Well, that's the thing, because he's young though. Because now he's young. He has a young mind and shit. So he's saying like fuck y'all. But like I said, hopefully someone helps him see like I said, hopefully maybe the women in his family, older women, or like an OG or some more OGs be telling him like, yo, it's like you don't need. Yeah, you don't need someone like this. Like, it's like if I have a chick that can't even stand for me and clap when I'm getting the Heisman of all fucking things, like she don't need to be on my team.
Nigga, I don't care if he was getting Student of the fucking Month award. Like, bitch, stand up and clap. Especially if you see everybody else that fuck with this nigga standing up. Like,
yeah.
Like, what are we like? Do you like read the room? Like that just showed me you kind of clueless.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna be a gold digger, like be that motherfucking, be a good one at least.
Yeah. I'm saying,
like ain't nothing worse than a lazy and unenthusiastic gold digger.
Yeah.
Like, play the role. Like, that's like damn. Like, come on, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's just a sad situation. It's just sad that that's overshadowing dude's football accomplishments as of right now. But it's just like, I mean, it's all over Twitter. Like, you can't even avoid this shit now. Like, even mad people are like, if it's bad that you have athletes of different sports and people from the music world, you have people from different the music world and all types of different shit trying to give this nigga advice, and they're doing it politely. They're trying to do it with respect. They're not trying. It's
coming from a good place. I feel like most of it's coming from like a good place. Not like it's truth. I feel like.
Yeah, no, but it's just like I said, until she does something, she basically gonna wait until she does something super foul, or maybe he loses his career.
Dude, wait, like.
Well, she would
have to shoot him or hit him with a car or something. Like,
well, this a video might drop.
You're super foul. Like,
I'm hearing a video
super foul already.
I'm hearing a video might drop. That would that be the straw that broke the camel's back if she was caught explicitly on camera.
Nigga, what a video of her doing what?
I'm just saying, of her doing her thing with some other dude. I mean, I'm just saying, you think that would that
We
cause?
only seen her twerking on niggas. We seen her in a rap video with niggas. Like, what else we need? Like,
We need full evidence. We need full, like the full, like
this
a full.
Pilot's such a fucking deviant. Pilot want the sex tape to
I
drop.
wouldn't want to watch it. I don't find it that trap. I'm just saying, like that. I feel like that would be because everything's been leaking slowly.
You say that, but if you scrolled on Twitter and it came about your timeline, you would you keep scrolling, or you would just?
It depends where I'm at. I mean, it depends where. Like if I'm.
This nigga Pilot. This nigga's like, oh, you know.
No, but I mean, I feel like that it's so unnecessary, this whole situation, and and what we'll probably talk about next with the Haney shit. It's like, goddamn, these young dudes are just fucking up. I mean, the game's different now, I guess.
And she came out and say she wasn't with Haney when that happened.
She said something like that. Yeah, she made some little, the new statements to the IG screenshot. The IG fucking story. That's the new public statement from celebrities.
I mean, honestly, I just think these young entertainers and athletes, they just need more. Especially the young, they just need more OGs in their circles. Like, it's clearly not enough veterans, not enough OGs in the circles, and then you see some of the silly shit that they're getting into, like or that's getting kind of magnified. So and it's just like, yeah, it's honestly it's a problem, like, because
I need to move around better too, like it's one thing if you get finessed by chicks that look like damn what's his name, the Drea and the PJ Washington. I can't even remember this bitch name. The one who's
Brittany Renner. Brittany
Renner is one thing.
The one who looks like Doug's wife, Doug's girl, Mariah.
Yeah. It's one thing you get finessed by them on that level. It's another thing to be getting this disrespect by a 6. Like this really like hurts your brand, bro. Like, so you gotta, like, somebody need to let him see New Jack City and get to that part where Nino start canceling bitches.
He's throwing champagne on the hoe.
Yeah, like, cause that's what he need to do. He need to cancel Shorty, cause this ain't a good look, bro.
Not at all.
If you get her pregnant, oh Lord, you're gonna be attached to that fuckery for the rest of your life.
It's good. Absolutely.
Like, you don't want that ball and chain, bro. Like, so yeah, that nigga better wise up. That's all. At the end of the day, niggas want to see him win and shit, but
yeah,
he got to live his life.
Yeah, like
smarten up.
Yeah.
Oh man, but let's see. I mean, is there anything we'll talk before we, or we just get some closing statements to get up out of here?
I think that was like nothing else really.
Eagles going.
The last poll.
Yeah, Eagles gonna be out in the first round. I'm just letting you know, Pat.
Well, I mean, the Bears are already out, so it doesn't matter.
It's all right, nigga. I'm planning on next year already. It's good.
I mean, we got Washington and wild card by the way it looks like, anyways. Because I mean,
and Washington just whooped on y'all niggas.
Yeah, we split the season 1-1 divisional game. Have you
who's gonna win in
a divisional game yet? Have the Bears won a divisional game yet?
I don't think that, not this year.
Exactly. Like, you're like, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're 4-2, next you're 4-10 or 4-11, whatever bullshit ass record it is, and you're out of playoff contention. While the other 3 teams in your division are going into the playoffs.
It's fucking ridiculous. I know. Tell me about it, nigga.
Twitter poll, nigga.
Do we have a Twitter poll?
Yeah, just today, like, that actually got like the numbers.
Oh yeah.
And I get it. I'm the only person that gave that shit a thumbs down.
Hey,
I had a thumbs in
between.
I got it. The heat check.
Captain just said it.
Because if anybody was living under a rock today, didn't catch the news, the deal has been agreed upon. Teofimo Lopez versus Subriel Matias, March 15th for Tio's WBO title at 140, and it is pay-per-view, ESPN pay-per-view. So we asked what we giving it. What's the vibes? We want vibes. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle, or yes but no pay-per-view. We got 39 votes so far. Keep voting. 56% said thumbs up. 21% said middle. 21% said yes but no pay-per-view, and then 2% said thumbs down, which is one fucking person.
Which was me.
And that was Rome. That
nigga said that thumbs this shit the fuck down. Like, what did Matias do to get a title shot? First of all, and both these niggas ain't really look impressive in their last fight.
Matias gets a lot of hype for. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. To me, they call other division champions prospects, but this guy's never been a champion in his career and lost to somebody who never.
And who was T.O. just calling out on fucking? It is what it is. I forgot.
He always calls out T.O. and he always calls out Bud and Boots and all the bigger names.
He called out the niggas, but this is the most Moreno he could get. For an opponent. Shout out to King Fee, like hey.
Yeah, no. I mean, to me, it's not a pay-per-view fight, and it shouldn't be. Like, I don't mind the fight.
What'd you vote though? What'd you vote?
It's the fourth option where it's not pay-per-view. Like,
oh yes, but not pay-per-view.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my only. I like because nothing else getting made, so I'm cool with it. But it's not like honestly, this ain't the fight. Like if somebody said, "Hey, make a fight with Matias and Lopez," like I'm not even thinking about these niggas fighting each other. Like,
yeah,
like it's a cool fight. Like I think it'll be entertaining, but pay-per-view, fuck no.
Yeah, this should just be this is one of the fights that needs to be on regular ESPN for as long as they have the deal with ESPN. Nigga, who the fuck is eating like this, yo? Like, goddamn, like Rome.
I didn't know what was going on. But that
my bad. I'm not eating. I was just opening up a bag. My bad. I wasn't eating though.
I was like, geez,
my bad. I thought it was.
I thought niggas hit a keyboard or like I was here like niggas was sucking fingers. I think Pilot was eating earlier too though.
Yeah,
that's nigga.
No, my bad. No.
No, but yeah, I'm saying like it's cool fight and everything like that, and I get, but this should be what ESPN currently has top rank on there. Like this is the type of fight that you want to see on ESPN regular channel because it's like it's a notable fight between 140-pounders, especially one who's the lineal champion. It's like this shouldn't be on ESPN Plus. Shouldn't be on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. Shouldn't be. Like like this is like this.
How you gonna grow the sport when you putting it on ESPN Plus pay-per-view?
No, you can't. This is there are other fights. Maybe you could probably get away with their tail, but not Matias. Matias would probably need to have at least a couple more fights, and he'd have to probably body some of that 140 like ribs in order to even get like for me. Okay, this is a big fight.
Dan Rafael did play the Debbie Downer role earlier. I don't know if y'all saw it. He kind of said it's not a guarantee yet type of thing. Cappinger and all that shit. So
what's not a guarantee?
No, Dan Rafael made a post saying that it's not 100% confirmed. He's just kind of like, against what Mike Cappinger said. Basically, it's not fully true. Basically, what he was saying.
It's like a B-level fight. Let's be honest.
It's still a good fight. It's a good fight. We're all gonna watch and be excited for. I think TL will beat him.
So what you think? It's a B or an A or what? A B plus?
I'll give it a B plus. A minus.
B plus, and this Matias and Matias just lost.
No, he won his last fight.
He won his last fight.
Oh, he did fight on fucking Pro Box or some shit, right?
Some other shit. Yeah, some smaller.
That no one heard of.
It might have been Marvin Nation or some shit like that, or one of them shits.
He looked good. Like what happened?
No, the first round he's getting rocked a little bit, but he ended up stopping him.
Basically, typical Matias. He gets rocked in the first 2 rounds, and then after that, it's bombs away.
He won like 3 or 4. But the first round he was getting rocked more than usual. He was getting like severely hurt. It felt like, but he
God
survived.
damn, like yo, I don't even know the if you find that fight or whatever, send it to me.
No, it's some random Ramirez, some
I
random.
mean, it only lasted 2
It's
rounds, so it's
Yeah, it
like,
was 2 rounds.
damn, like how bad was he getting hit when both these
The
niggas
first
is
round,
like
no, I was
he was
watching
getting
it.
whooped like
Now there was bigger boxing on too. I forgot what else was on, but I was watching it too. So, but I was watching both. But I just saw him getting hurt,
I
But it
don't think
wasn't.
he got hurt like that. No,
He was getting some pushback a pretty decent amount. I think.
because he stopped
was
doing
it hurt,
brutally.
bro, or pushed back? Like y'all think it's just like all over the place.
He was getting head rocked back a few times for sure.
He got hit, but he wasn't getting hurt. That's the thing. Like I don't remember him.
Like, so
getting
Pat,
hurt.
was his head snapping back? Pause. Like was he like rocked? Like or he was just getting hit like on some like mummy shit? Like
He was
just
getting
on
rocked.
some mummy shit, but he stopped doing brutally in the second round though.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because trust me, I would have said if he got wobbled. He don't because
He did get it. Damn, that shit flew under the radar like a motherfucker.
He got rocked bad, but to me. But either way, he did stop
It
in the
must have
second
been a
round.
busy day because I ain't
No, there
seen
was
no
other there was like two bigger cards on at the same time. It was a big boxing night that night.
Damn.
yeah, it wasn't even on the zone. It was like one of those Puerto Rican pay-per-view skits, like Puerto
One of the cards that
was Tank Frank night. There was an ESPN card. I'm pretty sure that was Tank Frank night, if I'm not mistaken.
God damn, that way back then. Yeah, I was thinking this shit was like a month ago or
No, that was Tank.
like we missed this a couple weeks ago, and it's like this is like way back.
That was a Tank Frank fight, I think. But either way, it's a good fight. I don't really rate Matias high just because I feel like he gets a little overrated for not being a champion. He's like 33 years old, but at the same time, he's still a fun fighter. So nothing wrong with the fight.
Yeah, I mean, no, it wasn't. It wasn't no Tank Frank because this was back in November pilot. This was Tank Frank was already bad pass. Like this was like last month.
That was like in like in the summer, ain't it? Like July or
something? Like no, this was just only a month ago. Pilot. What fight are you thinking of?
There's no pilot. Like fuck.
No, like
nigga, something was in that fried chicken, nigga.
No, but I'm saying there was a big fight that day for sure. I don't remember what it was, but there was a pretty big fight.
That shit was probably better be Bivol or something. or fucking Canelo Berlanga. I don't know. Something that like how many fights to take that attention away?
It was the Boots Karen fight that was that day. That's what that's
okay. It was Boots Karen, okay.
And then you had Keyshawn and shit the day before.
The day before that, yeah.
So you had it was so much shit going on that weekend. I can see how that flew under the radar. I can see that.
Right, and Rob D. Yes, Pickett is definitely a baby-handed check down bum. Yeah, you don't even want to know how much he pissed me off yesterday. That was heated. That dude playing.
That was crazy.
He feel the same way about the Snoop album. Ran through a little bit of his somewhat same sentiments. Yeah.
And then
I'm sorry for wasting some of your time, bro.
And salute Android. If TR has trouble making this fight, they might as well fold. They're coming up on 8 years on ESPN and are worse going out of the deal. Milked it. Happy holidays. Salute,
What up, Android? Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Like, they're trying to tout this as like some big ass fucking fight, and it's like,
make it
bro, this is it.
Yeah.
And then they don't even believe in it. They put it on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. Y'all should have just went for the ratings with this one.
Yeah, because people will absolutely watch this shit for the rating. Like, I mean, you put it on there, you put it like people will watch it. Like, it will pop a good rating.
Like, I'm surprised y'all didn't make Valdez Navarrete 2 pay-per-view if y'all making this pay-per-view.
I'm saying.
Because that was more bang for your buck, pause.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all saying this, and it's like, all right, like, okay, like, I don't know what else to say, but they won from this fight. Like, it's cool, but like pay-per-view, like, what the fuck we all in?
Yeah, and especially there's already enough pay-per-views in. Well, it's not in February. It's like I mean, it's
March got like what 2-3 pay-per-views, ain't it?
Yeah, February got a couple pay-per-views. Like,
oh yeah, because the Tank fight that allegedly might be canceled, but it's canceled, but then not canceled. But
yeah,
cancel, but not
There's
cancel.
Benavidez. I mean, there's the Benavidez Morel card, and there's the Super card on February 22nd.
Yeah, those are
And the Tank fight in the Tank fight in March. Well, I don't know. Tank probably pump faking and try to get the ratings going right for that shit or whatever.
Well, I
Like,
don't
bro,
know.
you can't do much more with that fight, bro. Like, y'all niggas would have to just hide in the bushes and sneak attack each other at this point. Like I don't know what else y'all want. Like, might be T.O. pushing for pay-per-view. He does have an inflated ego.
Yeah,
this will do $2 million for ratings easily on regular. Exactly, but this is the thing. I don't think they like T.O. don't make enough money from them. So I wouldn't be surprised if he pushed the pay-per-view angle, but bro, like niggas is gonna like fucking Long John Silver the hell out of this shit.
Right. You know, I don't know. What I mean, like I said, you know, it's always gonna be money for him because obviously,
pause.
You know, yeah. It was
I mean, Pat understood the
yeah.
Bet,
no, I got it. I got
it. I didn't want to just say the P word.
Right.
But like, damn, bro, like y'all niggas wildin'.
Yeah, I mean, the money reason is the reason why Teofimo even got the loss in the first place because you know they forced a purse bid and he got his money, but he got his ass whooped. So it's like, you know, you got what you wanted. But yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, Todd Bragg, I think they're getting a little tired of this nigga too. So, like, you said you wanted to fight one of those black guys here.
Yeah,
a black guy with some salsa carne, nigga, like here. A salsa verde black guy, whatever Fat Joe want to reference this shit. I don't know. Since I'm not racist.
Oh man, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see what comes of this, and you see if this is a Cappinger special or it's really legit, and or maybe they're actually gonna put this on pay-per-view, and we're gonna be like, yeah, you know, hey, we can't control what's gonna happen if it's on pay-per-view.
Yeah, I hope they damn give a undercard worth something like
right.
And then you know, I just hope for the best at that.
No, I mean, there's a lot of rumors now that we're getting unification at welterweight now with Boots and Stanionis. That's the word around the town. So,
well, that was working on it. Is that like getting like close to being done, or is this a pump fake news special?
I mean, the offers have been sent. That's what I heard.
Oh, so this could be a half pump fake. This when you get the rock and you're like you stutter step a little, but you think about it, but you didn't do it. Like, cause I don't know, man. Stanionis' name always get associated with a lot of pump fakes.
So I mean,
slow news season. I think we're getting BS. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Marquise. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's true.
It's like niggas just trying to give us all the damn last minute hopeful news at the end of the year to kind of keep the sport buzzing because they didn't have enough fights at the end of the year. Because this December kind of just came and went, yo.
Yeah, and it's not gonna and like after boxing's not gonna pick up for another maybe 3 weeks, give or take, after this.
Yeah, like damn, what all you other boxing media sites gonna do? Because we know y'all ain't creative as Ring Game to keep busy.
Oh, I mean, I already see some of the nonsense that's getting posted right now. You know, with Devin Haney and all the other shit like that. So
we just gonna get memed up and who's the best fighter? Floyd, Parker, Nas, or Thugs, whatever iteration of that they gonna do.
Well, probably. I mean, obviously, the next show they'll probably end up doing, and we'll just see when that will be. Will probably be our end of year show. So I mean, so look out for that. You know, obviously, just we have some superlatives that we're just that LB will be cooking up and whatnot, and that'll probably be the next show for us. And do you think there's a possibility that someone will probably go live this week? I mean, it's a holiday week, so people will be there, but someone will probably go live on Thursday or whatever. So look out for that. Obviously we'll get the tweet will be out, obviously, if that's the case, and And yeah, like I said, if this is our final podcast for the year, it's been a year. 2024. It's been a different year. It's like a lot of unexpected shit. A lot of, especially in boxing and shit like that. It's
fuck it. What's your report card for boxing this year? What's the grade you give it? Off the top of your head right now, bro. End of the year.
Probably maybe a B-. I'd say. Like it's there. It's around there. A B-. Because I love, like I said, I love the fact that Pro Box upped its quality. Like I love Pro Box, and at least the half of the year with the turkey shit, those shows hit, and of course the first PBC on Prime pay-per-view absolutely hit. But then after that, it didn't really hit like that. It was just.
I get this shit a C+, really.
Mm-hmm.
Marquise C-. Damn, I feel you though.
C.
Like the first half was cool for me. The second half was. It didn't have a lot like that. It was just like it lacked a lot. It was like
he had some dope moments, but it wasn't enough.
And plus, I was in the house for fight of the year candidate. So yeah, the first half of the year was absolutely it was going. The second half it cooled down a lot.
Yeah, that shit went from damn like jerk chicken like fresh off the grill to that shit turned into like the jelly donut in the microwave. You went too fast when that just burned your whole mouth like dog like. Like nah, dog. This shit just went off the rails, nigga. Like I've never seen a year just fall off like this.
No, 2017 fell off like that too. I remember 2017. I remember we had like wars in the first half of the year, and then after that, it tapered off like really badly. Tapered off.
Damn, I'm trying to. What happened in 2017 again?
Like that was I know. That was when Chocolatier took his first L. That was when we had Jack versus DeGale. We had Anthony Joshua and Vlad. There was some. I remember there was some.
Oh yeah. Damn, 2017. How I'm not remembering 2017? Jeez.
Yeah, because I remember there were wars popping off like crazy. And
yeah. That year was popping off, and then it kind of just.
Cool.
I'm trying to remember what's from the damn second half of 2017.
Yeah, I don't think there wasn't much. I remember too. I was just like, God damn! Like there wasn't like anything like going on like that because there was a Salido fight, but that wasn't one of them fight of the year Salido fights.
Yeah, that shit kind of Then he said Marquis said from July on we got the
Bozak from boxing.
Pause. Yeah. Pause, but yeah, you right though. Like this shit just and usually like. When you have a year like this, they're already hyping up, and you got January's loaded, nigga. January ain't loaded for shit.
Yeah, no.
Remember going into 28, going from leaving 2018, and we fresh off Wilder, Fury, fuckery, maybe a few other things, but then we going into damn January 2019. We going into Uzi and Clan. Broner and or Thurman. There was some other shit going on.
2019 had Josh Taylor, Prograis, Thurman. No, but
Pacquiao. I'm talking about like January though, like January.
January. I forgot about January.
I think you had what's that nigga from Floyd Camp? Badu Jack.
I think early. I think early.
You had January at least. Early was lined up.
Herd was in February. Herd J-Rock was in February, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, damn, y'all niggas are talking at the same time.
I'm sorry, like, Pilot, what I'm saying is, going from 2018, you already had, at the end of 2018, you already had January to look forward to.
I agree.
Like, remember, it wasn't until, like, March the year really picked up.
Mm-hmm.
But at least you had shit in January. Like I think it was Castano, Laura too, right?
Yeah, and
that was March or
Yeah, I mean, you had Lipinets and Peterson. That was around.
But I know we had fights in January, like
yeah, we did. No, we did.
Yeah,
We did.
and it was good shit. It was level shit. So it's like you ain't really getting that this year. So it makes December really look bad. Like in the next year already looking kind of funny in the light, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know our timing was off. We kept responding at the same time.
Yeah, the way just I mean, hopefully 2025. You know, I mean, more cards get announced, and you know, like I said, you know, kind of set off because I mean, I mean, we've seen slow burn years, but yeah, this is 2025. It definitely has to be the year where like some actual like some fights have to kind of really really deliver in the first 3 months of the year at least.
Yeah, like I'm glad PBC kind of stepped it up. We got some shit going on with the Benavidez Morel. Excuse me, that's a good haymaker to throw early. Not so much with Tank and Roach, but at least the undercard kind of decent. Is that the one with Fulton and Figueroa's on the co-main?
No, that's the Benavidez Morel. That's Benavidez Morel.
Who's the co-main for Roach Tank then?
Rayo versus Gary Antoine Russell.
Oh fuck yeah, that's a good ass fight. Yeah, damn, like that should be the main. But yeah, like see, so I could kind of like, all right, but damn, man, like I don't know, we just need more, bro.
Yeah, give me some more. You know, that's what pretty much what it's supposed to be. You know, but we'll see how it goes, man. You know, 2024. You know, like I said, you know, 2025. We'll see what happens, man. But
we trying to make a fire.
Yeah. Oh, that was me. That was rubbing my hands together.
Oh god damn, Bird, man! Like this, it's like new contract you about to manipulate now, nigga. Like getting late now, bro. You ain't gotta scam your artist this late.
What happened to that boy?
All right, but do we have any final thoughts before we get up out of here?
Y'all, we appreciate y'all rocking with us this year. Seeing us get monetized, seeing us hit different milestones, going live. We got more shit on the way. More fly shit. Gonna be dropping more music. More lives, just more shit. Just stay tuned, my nigga.
Damn, nigga, why you talking like a Tesla robot, nigga? Give some more enthusiasm, nigga. What the fuck is that?
All right, yeah. So yeah, we got more shit for y'all in 2019. I mean,
2025.
In 2019 part 2, nigga, because that's how lit 2025 gonna be.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I don't know. I might have to drop a song called it 2019 part 2. Like, yeah, but yeah, 2025, we finna be lit. We gonna have more shows, more lives, more training videos, just more everything, more fuckery. We got pound for pound this coming up. More mythical matchups.
Our version of the our detox cartoon that we'll
yeah. Yeah, we gotta and I got some other shit too we working on because I know niggas wanted me to animate some boxing shit, like some pure boxing, not just niggas throwing hands, because I just be having niggas throwing hands. Hey, what up, Angie? Salute,
Angie.
Yeah, we actually wrap it up. So I appreciate you showing love at the end. You know what it is. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of fly shit on the way. Definitely want to try to do some more cooking, more grilling, whatever shows and shit like that. And that's what's up, man. Y'all enjoy y'all damn holidays. Y'all be safe. Don't play with no fucking firecrackers. Like that's for the Florida niggas out here. I know y'all up there like, what the fuck? But that's for the Florida niggas, because we know y'all niggas are like 1 in every 5 Floridians is a goddamn pyromaniac or some shit. You niggas love blowing shit up. Like, geez, like, oh God, like.
I can't say that's a thing up here in the Northeast. Like, we
got like the purge at night when there's firecrackers. You driving around in a car and all you see is fucking smoke and the flare from the guns and firecrackers and niggas in hoodies running in the street.
Jeez, I'm just
This is
like,
madness, bro.
I'm just like, all I see are just Christmas decorations and a little snow on the ground and some brick weather conditions, here and there.
Maybe a wild turkey or two.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're definitely the wild turkeys are definitely, they're definitely out here. I mean, and even a deer every now and then.
Yeah, us is like maybe a wild nigga or two. That sounded like Fat Joe here. I don't know if alligators get rabies, but I don't want to find out. But yeah, so some crazy shit, nigga.
Yeah, y'all don't need any more other shit happening there because there's already too much other shit that kind of comes from Florida as it is. You will need any other.
But yeah, y'all niggas stay safe. We love doing the damn sounds like he in Massachusetts too. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say too much, you know what I mean? Like, but ring gang everywhere,
Yeah, no.
She know, cuz.
Yeah, no, that's that Massachusetts. Like, although I know I'm not from the state, I just happen to live here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, it was a good year. You know what I'm saying? Though it was an interesting year. And then next year will be even more interesting. You know what I'm saying? So
Ring gang got an A+ this year, but boxing got a C.
Facts.
I think that's a better statement. Like I think we did a great job. I think God give us an A, nigga. But boxing, like boxing didn't give us a lot to work with this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of leave it at that. And imagine if boxing gave us an A, and then ring us being us giving you an A back. That's 2019 part 2. All right, we done. Yeah.
Facts.
You already know, man. You already know, nigga. 2025, we'll see y'all.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, continue. But other than that, continue to rock with us. Continue to, if you want to show a little love on the videos, comment, and we have, of course, as long as we have the $sign in there, hit that $sign. You want to show a little love there, do that too. We have a PayPal. You see the scrolling message. We got we got all of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Ring gang is for the people, man. We don't do any clickbait. We tell you, we give it to you straight, like raw, unfiltered content.
Pause. That just sounds dirty.
I mean, the real talk, it is kind of dirty sometimes, bro. You know what it is. But yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa if you celebrate that, Happy Holidays, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Happy Holidays, everybody except Fat Joe.
Facts. So for my
he probably don't want niggas to have a happy holiday.
That's fucking
anyway.
wild, yo, nigga. Happy holidays to Fat Joe too, nigga. He got family too, nigga.
Oh man, so yeah, so for myself, Pascal being the England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P Bodega Beat, for Conscious Pine, for Rome Top 5. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, and as always, man, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, next year, peace.
Okay, Fat Joe.